Yo, we are back. Episode 29 of the Brews and Views podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.
They can do that on any platform that we do.
Oh, you can like and share. Oh, yes, I guess you can.
Yeah,
So yeah, check us out on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. What's the other one? Oh, Amazon.
Yeah, we're on Amazon.
We're now on iHeartRadio because they can't recognize greatness. So
they do have a problem with that.
They have a problem with greatness. So that's why we're now on iHeartRadio. So, you know, it's whatever.
They can still get right though.
Yeah, they can.
I'll submit it to them again.
Yeah.
With a nice threatening letter.
No threatening letters.
No?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Strongly worded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a strongly worded email.
Stern email.
Yeah, you can get your point across with a strongly worded email.
That's what my old boss used to say.
Yeah.
When he used to send them to me. It's a sternly worded email.
But so I have got, I don't know if I drank this before here, but it's a Devil's Backbone Danzig Baltic Porter.
Gotcha.
It's Devil's Backbone. It's in Lexington, Virginia. This has a 8.6 ABV, I think. Got a little hint of coffee and chocolate in it. It actually also won bronze in the World Beer World Beer Cup in 2018. Took bronze.
Beer knowledge.
Yeah, so you know. So
look at that.
it's a good beer. I concur.
Shout out to Devil's Backbone.
Yeah, they make some good ones.
Yeah, they do. I thoroughly enjoy a lot of Devil's Backbones.
Me too.
I don't think I've had a bad one,
Me
and
too.
they bend me over too, and not in the way that you guys are talking.
Yeah, you was going to explain that. Whoa.
I meant bent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want an explanation. I was better off not knowing.
Dial it back. Yeah.
I mean, if you like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's no judgment.
No judgment. No.
Speak for yourself.
It's probably why I don't drink tequila.
Yeah, we've had that discussion on it.
But yeah. So what you got there, Joe?
I got it's from Great Lakes Brewing Company, which is in Cleveland, Ohio. Gold star for art. He guessed where it was before we got on there.
Cleveland rocks.
I'm surprised something good came from Cleveland.
It's a Conway's Irish Ale.
God damn.
And it's from Cleveland. It's 6.3%. And it's pretty good. It's
Irish ale. I wish I could see the colors because usually an Irish ale is red,
Like
but we
red,
don't have
yeah.
anything.
yeah. I don't have anything.
Yeah, but yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. It's not the worst beer. It's not the best beer I've ever had. It's just a decent beer. It's good.
I used to drink Killian's a lot back when I was going through my phase of trying different domestic.
Right.
When I was making my switch from malt liquor, which is the worst of the worst. Before I knew what craft beer was, like let me try some of this stuff. And so Killian's, I like Killian's for
Malt liquor trains your stomach for the rest of the beer.
It does.
Get your tolerance right.
Yeah.
I think it did.
And
Yeah.
don't kids, if you're like us, don't start on malt liquor.
Not at 14.
Rather that than some damn White Claw.
Well, see,
That's not drinking.
but those are for those that are lighter than us.
Oh,
Yeah, what is White Claw? I don't think I know what that is.
It's white girls.
that tells you a lot right there.
What? Oops, I said. Y'all know what I mean, though.
Oh, like Boone's Farm?
Yeah, it's some. I don't know.
Is it a liquor or what is it? What is it?
Is that one of them? That's not one of them gluten-free ones, is it?
I don't know. I'm about to look it
It's some
up.
bullshit.
It's a beer?
Allegedly.
So,
I don't know. It might be some goddamn seltzer.
It's a hard seltzer. It's an alcoholic seltzer.
you lost
Yeah.
me there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
A hard seltzer?
Yeah.
We're not.
I'll
built
say
the same.
this.
We're not built the same.
The chromosomes don't allow us to drink that. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Enough said.
And the pigmentation.
Yeah. Chromosomes and pigmentation will not allow us to drink it.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I've seen some black women drink some shit that I wouldn't think anybody should ever drink, but that might be.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah. We'll leave that for in between segments.
Yeah. See, Cliff is back to the Two-Hearted Bells.
Yeah, man.
That's a
I'm
good
pissed off because I can't get my hands on my Broken Skull IPA. Stone Cold, tighten up.
If you're listening, if you send us some, we will drink it.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Trust and believe I will. So, I'm trying to get some more of that. But yeah, man, this, let me tell you something, man. This Two-Hearted Ale takes a backseat to no beer. That's some good shit.
Yeah, it is.
And as y'all can see, my good buddy is here.
Oh yeah, I got a whiskey sour too.
Today.
Yeah. Got to get right for the snowstorm that's supposed to come through tomorrow.
Yeah, he's right there because he said he wanted to holler at Art this week.
That nigga ain't say that shit. He ain't drinking it. Yeah, he said it is about to snow, allegedly.
Yeah.
You know, here in Virginia, they say it's going to snow. They say it'll be like 2 to 4 inches. Next thing you know, you got 10. You know, or you say it's not going to snow at all, or you know, it's going to get a lot of snow and you don't get any. But regardless, it's gone 2 days later, at least in recent years.
Here in Virginia, we'll see all 4 seasons in 2 days.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the saying. If you don't like the weather in Virginia, wait a day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think the little one here is played in the snow. I can't recall. Maybe. I don't know.
She'll get a chance tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Not. I mean, I don't know how long she's gonna get that chance because I don't stay outside and that stuff.
All right, you're not supposed to hit your daughter in the face with a snowball.
Not once.
I had to lob it up to you.
What if there's no ice involved? It's just like it's nice powdered snow.
Can you at least wait till she gets in school?
I think she's turning 4. That's a right old age to get it.
Let her get in school first. Yeah.
I don't like these rules, man. That y'all. Yeah.
Because you got to give her the chance to enjoy it, throwing back at her school. Friends. Yeah, man, it's no fun now.
It's a rite of passage. Getting hit in the face with a snowball.
Yeah.
If there's no ice involved, you know, nice powdery snow where you can barely form it.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay, right? We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find
Yeah,
out.
2 weeks. I'll tell you how it went.
Yeah.
Well, we will. It's all CPS closed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
If you're a mandated reporter, just don't listen to that part.
Yeah, she'll rap me out too.
Yeah, don't listen to that part.
We're just joking, by the way.
Yeah, this is all jokes. It's all jokes.
Yeah. So it was cold this morning, but I still played 18 holes of golf.
Man.
And they paired me with 3 Asian guys, Chinese, I believe, because I can tell the difference. You know, a lot of y'all don't think.
They put all the minorities together at the door.
They said they was so. I didn't know. You know.
Affirmative action.
Yeah, they put all the minorities together.
What's crazy is I've never been out there before, and so they say, yeah. So you got your time, and hold on, and you're paired with 3 other guys this time. So I'm going around there. 1036 group? Nah, that ain't me. 1030? Nah, that ain't me. And an Asian guy come over. Oh, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they introduced themselves in perfect English. Pretty good.
Right.
But the whole 4 hours of 18 holes, they ain't speak no English.
Because they were talking about you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt that was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
They was talking about you.
And it was like gibber, 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 gibber. Good shot. That's all they said was good shot. I started telling about themselves, but
They were calling him all kind of names.
Yeah, they was talking junk about you.
I just felt like they was telling me to hurry up and go by.
Yeah.
Hurry up and buy it.
Yeah, you know.
But
It's
that's
like
still
when you go to the Chinese food store and they yell out a bunch of stuff to the back.
Mm-hmm.
When you're standing there, and then they say, "Oh, I just repeated what you said," and you're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I felt very disrespected. I mean, don't you? Shouldn't you make everybody in the group feel comfortable, at least being able to, communicate?
Yeah.
I guess you should. I'm a black man. I walk around a lot of non-black areas. I kind of feel that same way sometimes.
That they don't want you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm out of place.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not speaking another language, though, are they?
Well, no. Well, I don't know.
Spanish do that too.
Yeah, I speak Spanish though.
Yeah, I'm about to give me the Babel tool.
Yeah. Or you can just get Google Translate and let it listen.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I had that today. God damn.
So that way you'd have known what they were saying.
Now I know. And I'm gonna go back just to hope I'm paired with those guys again.
See, I got a story for y'all. I'll share it with y'all here now.
Yeah.
Can't be on there?
Yeah.
No, not this one.
Oh.
By the time this goes out, this will be the start of Black History Month. Will be Black History Month. Study your Black history.
Not the history they've already beat down our throats.
Yeah, no, not that. Not that history.
Yeah.
Recent history.
Yeah, no. Study your actual history.
It's gonna take some research to do, because it's not readily available.
Black people history didn't start with slavery. I'll just say it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. And if you in America, that's kind of when they tell you about black people. It was slavery, Civil War, Martin Luther King.
And then they don't give you all of that.
Right. That's what I said. They hit slavery, Civil War, Martin Luther King.
Within that, they don't even give you all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
they don't tell you.
And they'll never tell you about Malcolm X.
They don't tell you Malcolm X,
Not at all.
Crispus Attucks. They don't tell you any of it.
Hell, they just mentioned MLK. He just gets a mention.
MLK and Rosa Parks.
in passing.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, there was a lot of people on the bus that kind of got arrested for sitting in the wrong seats. It wasn't just Rosa Parks.
According to Boondocks, it was Robert Freeman too. Shout out to Boondocks.
Great show. Great show. It was a great show.
Recipes, John Witherspoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And also the year after Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Yes, it has.
Damn.
Yeah.
That should still hit the same.
And actually, when we was getting ready for this show and we was talking about what we was talking and everything, I forgot to mention this to y'all fellas. But it's actually, it's a year anniversary for us doing this. We started on February 5th. Well, close to a year anniversary by the time we recorded, man.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about Kobe on one of the early episodes.
We
The
did?
first episode was Rest in Peace Kobe.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
Yeah,
I was like, I was going to mention y'all on your air to get your real reaction.
Shit, we should be. Where the
This is
shots
a year.
at?
This is a year.
I'm not drinking that.
We can take some shots.
That's why my man wanted to holler at you.
Our first episode was on YouTube on February 5th.
All right, I need it.
Yeah, that's where
We'll take shots. We'll take shots next segment.
Yeah. This is
I forgot. I
Yeah.
I thought it was just like last Tuesday we started.
Nah. We started February 5th is when we first uploaded it to YouTube.
1 year they have not kicked us off the air.
Hey, and that's an accomplishment.
And also 1 year we haven't seen a dime.
That's true.
Well, yeah,
But we still on. And
Yeah.
in the age of censoring and stuff like which they're doing a lot of right now,
Yeah, and
they haven't censored us. They probably demonetized us, but we would never know because we weren't making any money.
nah, bro.
there's a lot of people out there that don't exactly agree with us.
Yeah. And they, in the age of COVID, it ain't a lot of people doing sponsorships. A lot of companies ain't doing sponsorships. Although if you are, you can hit us up on our email, Instagram, wherever you
Bells,
yeah.
And also,
Jack Daniels.
Tell us what you like. Tell us
Yeah.
what you might not like that would,
Yeah,
get us over the edge if we could tone it back on something, which
exactly.
We won't do.
is a good chance, but not. But I'd like to know what it is.
But you gonna tell him?
Yeah, you
gotta
We'll take a vote.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
No.
No, we'll think about it, and when we get in the car, we'll probably laugh at you. But that ain't the point.
No vote. Because they got to know that what they get is authentic.
Yeah,
It is definitely authentic.
yeah. We don't even know what we're gonna say half the time.
No, we don't.
We got a loosely outlined script that we don't even stick to.
Pretty much.
What we talking about now, I ain't hear shit about in production. It's just what it is.
So yeah. Yep.
Oh, I did watch. So you got HBO Max, right?
Yes.
You watched The Little Things.
No, I hadn't watched it yet.
Pretty good.
No. Okay.
Pretty good.
I had to check it out.
3 Oscar winners going at it in the film is pretty good.
I did watch Wonder Woman 84. Don't look at it. I do not approve.
Yeah, that's one big rotten tomato right there.
Yeah. So. But. Yeah.
I ain't want to be morbid, but I want to give a shout out to those that we done lost
Yes.
in the last couple of weeks.
Yes. And if you're from Richmond,
Joe Dozier.
Joe Dozier.
Dozier, yeah. Lost,
Man, rest in peace, Joe Dozier.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah. Hammer and Hank. So, yeah, Joe Dozier, Hammer and Hank. Who else? Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson, 96 years old. She passed.
Who's the other one? Cloris Leachman.
Yeah.
Cloris Leachman.
Yeah.
She was funny.
Yes, she was. So.
If you're a true baseball fan, you know who Tom Sutton was.
Mm-hmm.
He passed. There's like a whole. I mean, that's just a lot.
Yeah, we lost a lot.
2020 extended, because that's what I call January.
Mm-hmm.
2020 extended is rough, man.
I want to say there's one more.
I think it was, yeah. We leaving one out.
I can't remember.
Oh, Larry King,
Larry King,
Yeah.
that's right.
who looked like he should have died 15 years ago, but he still
Shout out to Larry
he's
King,
the
though.
old
Yeah.
Yeah.
left a youngish wife.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those that we lost, man. Condolences to their
Yes, sir.
family, friends, and fans.
Yes.
And
Joe Dozier, though. When I heard that one, I was like, man, because he was younger than us.
like a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember we met him.
Yep.
Yeah.
The lack boy.
I remember he told me, it's like, yo, I'm about to sign this deal, get $1 million. I'm like, nigga, he ain't gonna sign no deal, get $1 million.
He didn't get $1 million, but he
He
signed.
signed a deal. Next thing you know, he had a video.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
rest
That
in
was
peace,
crazy.
Joe Dozier.
Yep.
Goddamn COVID.
Yeah, man. COVID's a bitch.
The vax, hey, the people's getting the vaccines now.
Right.
I'm still not, but you know, do what you do.
Well, they getting the vaccine, but for that newest strain, they ain't doing a damn thing.
Right.
And that turned up in South Carolina, I believe, this week. The one that
Yeah,
was
that's
in,
why they
the one
said-
that was in South Africa.
Right.
Yeah, when that shit popped up, now they say wear 2 masks. There was a congresswoman from Massachusetts that she got both,
Right.
and then tested positive for COVID after that. So I don't know what going on. I haven't read too much about it, but I just saw the headline. And I also saw this other headline. That shit made me laugh. I didn't read it, but
She got the vaccine.
she got the second dose too. There's 2 doses.
Damn.
She got the second one,
Quick question.
and she tested negative before taking it.
What the fuck is the point of the vaccine?
It's
We
like
don't-
a flu shot.
We'll go down that road.
Yeah, we
We can, but we're not going to go down
yeah,
that road.
that's
today.
a whole nother discussion. We need a lot more time to talk that.
I saw this headline and it said, O.J. Simpson gets a vaccine
I saw
before you.
Yeah,
saw
That was the title
I
of
saw
the
the
shit.
tweet.
Yeah, he did.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
so OJ got it. He was on Twitter showing he got it.
But he's older. He's probably high risk.
He's
high risk.
73,
Yeah,
so yes,
yeah,
he qualified. It doesn't matter his background or his past or whatever. But the site, they made that shit. That's why I hate clickbait, man.
Yeah.
Or the news, man, because they want you to be angry that OJ of all people got it before you did.
Yeah, but like you said, he's 73. OJ old.
Yeah, yo,
And listen,
Norbert.
listen. Whether you think he did it or not, I have my personal opinion, and I'm not going to let that go. But he was found acquitted.
according to the law, he didn't do it.
it. Exactly.
according to your laws,
yes,
he didn't do it.
Now,
Except he
I have my own
he was
personal
found
opinion.
liable in this
Yeah,
civil,
no,
the
yeah,
civil suit.
he lost the civil suit.
It was, but the thing that the
Burden of proof is a lot lower than civil suit.
well, yeah, but it was like he wasn't guilty. He was found liable, or some shit like that,
yeah.
which is weird. But yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then of course,
And then he went to jail for trying to get his own shit.
well, he got locked up for being stupid.
Yeah, he did.
But so what? I don't care that OJ got his vaccination before me because I'm not
Me.
going to get it anyway. But that's just. I found that title very funny.
You
That's
don't
why
want to
they
be.
put it there for you.
You don't want to be part of the new Tuskegee experiment, right?
No, thank you. Or The Walking Dead, or I Am Legend, or World War Z, or whatever the fuck is going to pop off after that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I want no parts of that shit.
Okay.
Oh, you're in it.
Oh, I'm in it. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
You're there.
I'm gonna be Rick Grimes from Walking Dead.
I'm gonna be Will Smith walking around with his
With a
dog.
dog. I need to get a dog. Gotta give me a German Shepherd now. Yeah.
I'll be the drunk guy in the bunker.
So, yeah.
You got Big Mac?
Yeah, I do. I got me and Big Mac gonna be chilling. Yep. Me and Big Mac just gonna be walking around chilling.
Yeah.
We're gonna be walking in the food line and stuff. We just be getting stuff. We're gonna be chilling.
Just don't say he's your emotional support dog. Okay?
Now, Big Mac needs emotional support. So yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Well, we got a couple topics, two topics for this show, and we'll be back in a second with the first one. Yo, so back, still in episode 29, segment 2. We'd have one person that switched beers. I know I didn't.
I did.
So JK switched beers. What you got?
I have a 3-notched. There in Charlottesville, 3-notch brewery.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of my favorite breweries.
Excellent brewery.
Yeah. 40 Mile IPA. And it's actually pretty good. It's, again, like I drank the last one, it's good. I wouldn't say it's the best beer. I wouldn't say it's the worst beer. It's good enough. I drank it.
You
It's
showed up
somewhere
at
in
a
the middle.
party and that's what they had. You good.
Yeah, I'm good. I can drink this.
Maybe one day we need to go, because Charlottesville has a lot in that area.
Yeah.
And actually, if you start in like Orange County
Yeah.
and going up that way, there's a lot of breweries in that area where we just go up there, maybe get a room or something like that, because we can't drive back after.
No.
But maybe like a
Not responsible.
yeah.
Brews and Views Road Show.
Yeah, maybe Uber around the city.
Yeah.
Take some. And there's a bar up there too that I want to go to and drink some. They have a plethora of beers on stout,
Gotcha.
so that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Take the show on the road. Maybe they'll let us
Cruise and
record out of it. I don't know. Who knows? If not, fuck them.
Yeah. If anybody listens to our shows, they're not gonna let us record in there.
Well, we need to go somewhere so the groupies can find us.
We got
That's
groupies.
an inside joke. That's an inside joke. There was a whole discussion off camera. That's an inside joke.
One day, if only. So, that's my goal.
Mr. Telephone Man.
So
Anyway.
So this apparently we've been on for a year.
Yes, we
Just
have.
realized I wasn't paying attention. Time flies when you're having fun, and this is fun to me.
Yes,
It's fun.
yes,
I
it is.
fucking love it.
So look forward to this shit.
Yeah. So it's been a year. So we're taking a shot of Jack Daniels. It's a toast. And before we get on with the program, we're taking a shot.
For the 1 year anniversary.
Congrats. We haven't been deplatformed.
Yeah, nobody's kicked us
Censored.
off
We
or
ain't been
anything.
kicked off.
Like I said, we've probably been demonetized, but we weren't making money to begin with. But shots to it. Congratulations for a year, and many more.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
God, I hate Jack.
Jack, my
has
man.
made an appearance.
Mm.
Woo!
All right. Oh, me
God
chase that.
damn you, Jack.
Yeah. So, this segment, I want to talk a little bit about guilty pleasures in the sense of.
Before you do,
Oh,
what
what you got?
we not on purpose. We left out somebody
Oh.
last segment.
And rest in peace,
Yeah.
John Chaney,
John Chaney, man.
Temple Owls, longtime Temple Owls basketball coach.
None. Go ahead. Go
Oh.
ahead.
My bad. From
You good?
from early '90s, I think late '80s, early
I
'90s,
think
through the
the
'90s.
80s, yeah.
They had two good runs as far as in the tournament. Got blown out by Kentucky and somebody else.
But he's a hell of a coach.
Yeah, he preached defense,
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and
it
I
is.
just remember the one time where he was talking about he's going to kick John Calipari's ass. I'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
It was great audio.
Yeah.
So yeah, John Chaney is another one of these people who, within the last week, have passed. So
Yeah.
rest in peace to John Chaney.
That damn 2020 extended, eh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Bad.
Maybe it'll turn around.
I hope.
I don't think it will, but
Man.
you know, it is what it is.
We hope. 2020 was rough.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. So, this segment, within the, I would say, black community, and also the male in general community,
Right.
there are what we call guilty pleasures, meaning there's stuff that somebody will do and a black person will say, give me your black card.
Right.
And some things that a man would do that other people look at you like,
You better man up.
you better take your skirt off. What the fuck you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
And so, I had music and television and movies in mind, but there's actually could be any fucking thing that you
Yeah.
think of.
Rough part and strong songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm going to start off with, I have a deep love for Fleetwood Mac. And,
Yeah.
I mean, a deep, like it's my favorite classic rock band. And people will look, black people will look at you that don't know no better,
Yeah.
and be like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is Fleetwood Mac?" But if you take down your shield or your guard and listen to Fleetwood Mac,
Right.
all y'all motherfuckers will be listening to Fleetwood Mac.
But I like some Fleetwood Mac,
Yeah.
but I'm a different dude.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
So I grew up around this cat, so you know I'm all about some different shit.
yeah. Fleetwood Mac's that shit, and well, mainly because it's a great band, but Stevie Nicks, who's I think is a witch.
He sort of thinks a witch.
She's got this witchy thing about her, but
I don't know.
she'll get it.
She can play.
At 60, whatever she is right now, she'll get it.
I was about to say that she can play a guitar.
Yeah, okay, so she'll get it. But yeah, that's my
No judgment. No judgment.
that's my number one
Mature milk.
of guilt. That's my guilty black man pleasure. That's not a man thing. That's a guilty black man pleasure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, we going black man or pleasure?
We'll go black man first,
Okay.
and we'll go male later.
Okay. Well, my guilty black man pleasure
Mhm.
is I listen to Chris Stapleton
Mm-hmm.
all the time, and not just Tennessee whiskey, because I know a bunch of people listen to Tennessee whiskey.
I got a playlist with like 4 or 5 of his songs.
Yeah, I got like 6.
it's
Yeah, I
pretty
listen to a bunch.
That's some Chris Stapleton.
That white boy got soul.
Yeah, he
He
just.
does.
I listen to a whole bunch of his songs,
And, you know,
and there's a couple of them that have you in your feelings. There's a couple of them that I just like.
well, if I think if some black people were being honest with themselves
Right.
and not trying to play a role, because a lot of people, and this is any culture,
I was about to say
trying to play,
black people.
yeah, they try to play a role.
Yeah.
There's no possible way you could listen to Chris Stapleton and be like, that shit's trash.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
No.
You can't. And Tennessee, I think thankful for Tennessee whiskey getting the heights that it did.
Yeah.
Probably a platinum song. I don't know if it is.
That's what got me listening to him. That's
But
what started me.
it opened the door.
Yeah.
And Chris Staples, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I love Chris Stapleton, man. I listen to a lot of his stuff. A whole lot.
it's good getting laid music too. Just saying.
What, Tennessee Whiskey?
No, well, there's a couple of his songs.
Yeah, that I was about to say. Yeah,
That
there's
shit.
a couple of more.
It's kind of like listening to Jodeci when you knocking boots.
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Yeah.
Jodeci. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's one that you can relate to is Drink a Beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I tend to relate to a lot more Chris Stapleton now.
Yeah,
As an
it
adult.
definitely ain't a young man.
Yeah, more so.
You
now.
listen to his as you're older.
It's his music is definitely for not just an adult, but a
40 plus.
yes.
Yeah. People that's been through some shit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Give me one, Cliff.
I think my biggest one, that's the black man guilty pleasure,
Black man, yes.
was growing up. Martin wasn't my favorite show. It was Married with Children.
Hey, but I like Married with Children. Al Bundy was great.
Like coming up, it was all about married. No diss to any other show, but for me, coming up, it was Married with Children.
And there's nothing wrong with that because that shit's fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious. I thought it was too, but I mean, that's my show. But
I was on Amazon today and almost ordered an Al Bundy jersey.
I mean, yo, Al Bundy was
I
a
played
dude,
high school
man.
football.
Scored 4 touchdowns in a single game.
Was it Polk High 33?
Full Kai 33.
Fucking fullback. Fucking fullback, man. Come
Full
on.
Kai 33, baby. I almost ordered it today.
Who shout out to Ed O'Neill who did play for the Steelers? No,
Mm-hmm.
Dave,
he played NFL for a short stint.
you telling me something?
Short
I did
stint.
not
Yeah,
know
you
that.
have.
Short stint.
But
I
now
you just
that's what they
educated
make Google for.
You just
I know he played for.
educated me.
It's like a like in college, like for the Navy or somebody like that. And he played against Roger Staubach. He was telling a story on Rich Eisen's show before.
Ed O'Neill, he was drafted and played for the Lions
Lions,
and the Green Bay Packers
Green Bay
for a
Packers.
year.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ed O'Neill.
He actually played at Penn State. He was a linebacker at Penn State.
He's a real football player.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he's a real football player.
So yeah,
Damn. Okay.
yeah.
Did he play for Joe Pa?
Yeah.
Oh, he's about as old as Joe
He was
Bob.
in there in the 70s.
Yeah.
Joe Pye,
Lord.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Pa was there for a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, he probably did. I have a friend of mine that I can figure out when Joe Pye first got there and left. I have a friend of mine that's the biggest Penn State fan I've ever seen. So
It's weird.
Disgusting.
they love Penn State, but they're, in fairness, they used to live there and went to school there. So
And at one point,
Well,
it
there's
was.
all kinds out there.
I mean, before all the shit all went down,
yeah,
it was a good program.
yes it is.
You know, never really sucked.
No, and I like Joe Pye.
It was. He turned his old ass. It wasn't. He just. That was a weird situation for him, I think, at that old age, and then it
Cancel
killed him.
culture got him.
And then it killed him.
Yeah, it did.
Cancel
kill him.
culture got
It
him.
did
No,
kill him.
because he was put here to coach football.
He
That's
was.
what he was.
And when they took that away,
Yeah.
He wasn't here to do anything else that came with that
No,
other
no,
shit
that
that
was
was
it.
doing. No,
Yeah.
he was a football
He was a
coach,
football coach,
and
yeah.
I don't look down on him for turning. I'm not gonna say turning a blind eye. I'm gonna say not knowing how to deal with that.
That's
sort
what I
of
was
thing.
going to say, because I don't think he turned a blind eye.
Yeah.
I think
he
he handled it.
didn't know how to
He
handle it.
handled it the
Right.
way he knew how to handle
Right,
it.
he's a football coach.
Yeah, he's a football coach.
That's what Joe Pye is.
Yeah.
So
And he was a damn good football
yeah, he
coach.
was.
Yeah, he was.
Goddamn.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
All right, getting off topic.
Okay. All right. So now,
Hold up.
go ahead.
I'm going. So I did one black male.
Yeah.
I'm going male in general,
Okay. What you got?
and I'm gonna swing back to a movie, but I'm gonna stay with music for this one.
Okay. So you got two.
I got two,
Okay.
but this is just. I mean, it's probably for black male too, but it's male in general.
Okay.
I fucking love old Madonna songs.
My man.
You know,
That's hilarious.
I have no shame. and I'm an open book.
I didn't know that about you.
Look, if you want me, I can sing them all word for word, dog.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I would appreciate it if you did.
Okay. But when I came,
but coming up, she was that one.
When I came up, look,
I give you that.
I had two crushes as far as musicians coming up in the early to mid '80s.
Right.
And that was Whitney Houston, and that was Madonna.
Yeah. Well, the Whitney Houston one, every black male had a crush on Whitney Houston in the late.
I wanted all of them Vogue.
Well, that's '90s though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
when you in the
like
80s,
when we're 5 or 6.
you saw Whitney Houston.
I was still playing with toys. I was a late developer.
I had cable TV in my room.
Yeah,
y'all remember that shit? I had that.
Yeah.
Cable
And
TV.
the scrambled channels.
Yeah, I had that shit.
I got exposed to a lot of shit at your house. Just saying.
But I mean, I'm just a fan of music, and I don't care as long as it sounds good to me. And to be honest, when MTV was pumping it back in the day, they was playing a lot of Madonna.
Yeah.
And which is
back when MTV actually played music videos.
These cats, did they even know about MTV?
No. I saw a jump
for shows like they played.
I saw a jump on Facebook. It said MTV turns 39 years old this year. And they said thank you for 14 great years of music videos.
39?
Something like that.
39.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're older than MTV?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
You old motherfuckers.
Yeah. It was like, thank you for 14 great years of music.
This is true.
That's being generous.
Yeah.
Well, because they're playing music, and then I think it started with the Real World.
Right.
The real.
Because I thank them for Real World and Beavis and Butthead.
Well,
Yes.
Beavis and Butthead.
It's around the same time, and when they started doing that shit, they saw how much that was getting views in it, because it's all about views and who's viewing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I will say again, a nigga love old Madonna songs.
No judgment here.
Yeah, no judgment.
No.
I just didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Thought I knew everything about you.
I'll do a concert on the next episode.
That's okay.
Okay.
We're good.
A nigga love karaoke too.
Justin, I'll skip that one.
Yeah, we don't need that one.
Brews and views next time. Just Art doing the whole Madonna catalog.
No, we're good.
15 songs.
We'll skip it.
Yeah.
Unless Madonna shows
What's
up.
up?
Look, she's like she's almost 70 and she still get it.
I was trying not to go there.
Yeah,
I really tried, man.
Yeah. So.
But
okay.
oh my God.
All right. All right. So we got another one?
Yes.
Okay.
My guy guilty pleasure is I watch Golden Girls all the time. I watch Golden Girls all the time.
It's on all the time.
And I watch it.
It's fucking funny.
I love the Golden Girls. Listen, if you've never watched it, Sophia Petrillo is probably the funniest character I've ever seen in my life. And Dorothy Spornak with the one-liners.
And it's never happy. It's not like Dorothy be coming out of nowhere with the shit. Mm-hmm. You know Sophia's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dorothy is a savage.
And the crazy thing is, even now, like Betty White, Rose, she's still a fucking
she's
comedian.
still going strong.
Yeah, she's still going.
She's like 96 or 97 now.
Listen.
America needs to protect her at all
2020 extended, you bet fucking not. You better not do it.
Yeah, you let Sophia, Dorothy, and Blanche die. Do
better
not
do
let
it.
Rose die.
Nah.
Shout out to Betty White.
Yeah.
Who's still pretty. I got saw her interview not too long ago.
Yeah.
You can tell she's old, but she's still a little sharp.
Yeah.
I was watching some clips of her, man, on the and I just got put onto this recently. I'm late. Fucking Craig Ferguson show.
Yeah.
I was watching this Betty White on there, and god damn, she's funny.
She's fucking great.
She is. And they say, I ain't, of course, I'm not old enough to remember, but they say in the 50s and 60s, she took a stand because she had a show and the label, the TV network didn't want her to bring a black guest on, so she just said, well, you can cancel my show then if I can't bring on who I want to bring on.
Shout out to Betty White for taking a stand in the 50s.
Yeah.
When they could have killed your ass for doing that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And they say she used to look really, really good back then.
Betty White was fine.
I've never seen her young.
She's one of, you can look at her now and be like, you know what, back in the day, you was probably something special.
She was closer to what they had back in the 50s, what they call pinup girls.
Yeah,
She was fine.
I ain't never seen her young. So.
Shout out to you,
Look,
Betty White.
if you'd have whistled at her ass, they'd have killed your ass.
Might have been worth it.
Yeah, it'd have been worth it because Betty White was fine.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
shout-
I've never seen her young.
Shout out to Betty White and the Golden Girls,
Yes.
and rest in peace to B. Arthur and
To all of them.
Yeah, all of
and,
them.
Because shit, she the only one left.
Yeah,
Betty
she
White's
the only one left.
Yeah,
Rose Nylund.
Yeah,
that's right.
I watched it today, and I'll probably watch an episode tomorrow.
Listen,
Shout out to St. Olaf.
St. Olaf, Minnesota. Damn, we all watched the hell out of that shit.
We did.
I
Hey.
got one.
Oh.
I gotta get
Oh,
So
okay.
be good.
Young Buck. This is. what is this? Is this black or male?
Both?
Yeah,
Or what?
it depends on how y'all want to.
Okay.
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 Oh, this might not be good.
The TV, the Big Bang Theory. I love that fucking show.
Yeah, I watched the hell out of that. I don't think there's no shame in that.
See, I don't watch the Big Bang.
I can't comment on that one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's an Emmy Award winner.
I've tried, and
That means nothing.
and I know some people are going to kill me on this. I've tried to watch it, and I giggle some, but it ain't as funny to me as some people.
Sheldon is great.
Sheldon's the best.
Yeah, I laugh, but I don't be like busting a gut laughing.
Because
like,
they're so smart
that they're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely not. That's not a male. It's because of course men watch it. It was actually one of the highest rated sitcoms ever.
Listen, my dad watches it.
Big Don watch that.
Whoa.
My dad watches
Hold
Big
on.
Bang.
Big Bang. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes. My dad
Hey.
watches Big Bang
For
Theory.
y'all that don't, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
No.
That's saying a lot. Whoa.
Rest in peace. Mom watched the hell out of Big Bang Theory. Even Pops watched it a little bit.
Right. That was
So that might not be a guilty pleasure. I think
I don't know.
you might not like it. A lot of people don't like it, but
Your pop still watch that?
no, not anymore. But he did
My
watch
pop
it. It's not on anymore. But right now, all he watches is MSNBC. But
My pops watch it. My mom watches MSNBC too, but my pops watches
Big Bang Theory. So you have to come up with another one.
Wow.
So you got one?
You with the Twitch? You got something over there?
Me with the Twitch.
Do you watch? Do you got a guilty
Switch?
pleasure?
Oh yeah.
Switch or Twitch? Is it
Oh,
Switch?
yeah.
Switch.
It's a
My
switch.
bad.
Twitch is a streaming service.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
It's a streaming service.
Okay.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, I listen to Japanese pop music.
Who?
Japanese pop music.
J-pop.
J-pop. It ain't even K-pop. It's J-pop.
So hold up. I've heard of K-pop. That's Korean pop music.
He listens to Japanese pop music.
Whoop'em Gangnam Style is K-pop, right?
I guess.
You listen to J-pop?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That's a black and male and American guilty pleasure right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
K-pop.
Yeah.
I mean J-pop.
Yeah. You might have won best one right there, Jay.
Clearly. Because, I mean, we here at Brews Reviews, we don't judge.
No, we don't. But yeah.
Wow.
I might have to check that out. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah.
I've heard K-pop before.
Yeah.
There's a lot. It's actually K-pop is really big. I didn't.
Yeah, it is. What's the K-pop group that's like huge?
BTS.
There you go.
Yeah, I've
BTS.
seen it. I don't know what's going on with it, but
No.
it sounds good.
Yeah. They said they're like the Beatles in Korea.
They are.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know what they be saying, but I haven't heard a song or
I
two.
learned something.
J-pop.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I
I
don't
thought they
know.
were just Tokyo drifting over there. Apparently they got pop music.
I hadn't even heard of K-pop. So I'm like,
You never heard Whoop'em Gangnam Style?
That's one.
That's
Yeah.
that's like that's
It's
the,
like-
that's what put them on the map. But there's a whole lot of K-pop shit.
It's
I stopped listening to the radio in the 90s.
It's not on the radio.
Yeah, it don't come on.
Yeah.
the radio.
It comes on like it's America.
You got to get your streaming service on.
Yeah, but it's big. K-pop's that
I
shit.
mean, no diss.
I don't
I
like
don't
it.
know. Yeah, I just don't know.
No,
So
Okay.
I can hear my exorcist.
I'm sorry.
Well, shout out to them.
yeah, that's what you do.
I got one
Okay.
to this is just to my wrestling fans because some people they would look at you like weird if you like this game, but I used to love Legends of WrestleMania. I used to play that all the time, and some fans, if you know, some people are like, the game's alright. But
Well,
to me, I love that freaking game. Like,
I have no idea. I never played it, so
Okay.
I don't know on
I
that.
can't comment on that one.
Yeah.
I am another wrestling fan. I don't know if that counts or not. For some people, that might count.
yeah.
But
I am a wrestling fan.
I never played it.
In terms of shows, clearly ain't gonna count, but be up there with Young Buck over there. But I watch Chris Lee Knows Best. I don't know if that counts or not, but
That
No, it counts.
I enjoy that
That
show.
That fucking counts.
I mean, it's funny as shit.
That fucking counts.
That counts.
Yes, it does.
They entertain the hell out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, that counts. My wife watches that.
Apparently, it's good.
I don't know. I
Mom
walk in the
Dukes
room
used
and
to watch
see it.
it.
And
I don't know.
Go to something else.
I can't do it.
But,
But I don't judge because
Me either.
I mean, listen. For years, I've watched The Young and the Restless, and I still do. So shut the fuck up. That's what I do. I love Grey's Anatomy. Yes, I do. I'm all caught up. Waiting for next week. That's how I can tell. But so, I mean, there's a whole lot of movies out there that you be like, nigga, you watch that shit? But there's one particular one that I love to watch. Even makes me tear every time. And this is male, black male, and just whatever the fuck. But a brother loves Steel Magnolias.
You're killing me. Because I didn't know this about you.
A brother loves Steel Magnolias.
I did not know this.
I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised.
Right. Right. I've learned so much.
This shit makes me cry every time.
I've learned
And
so
it makes
much.
me laugh every time. It's such a good movie.
Art watches Still Magnolias and
Yes, I do.
Cliff watches Chris Lee Knows Best. I've learned so much about my two best friends. I didn't even know. And if you don't know the backstory, I've known both of these dudes since we was 5 years old. I never knew this.
Man, football in the front yard, dog.
I never knew this.
It was two-hand touch if we was in the street,
Yeah.
but if you was close to the sideline, it was tackling the
Exactly.
yard.
Yeah.
That little shit in the front of my yard, that little one in between the driveway,
right.
we tackle there,
That's
man.
right.
That shit's great.
Yeah. But I did not know this about
Yes.
that.
A nigga loves Steel Magnolias. It's so sad and so happy at the same time. Such a good movie.
No judgment.
Okay. Yeah,
me,
no judgment.
me personally, when it comes to movies, I like the dumb ones, the stupid ones.
Ace
So,
Ventura.
so if you come to me with your Ace Venturas, your airplanes, your police academies,
Major League.
Major League,
Yep.
those are my kind of movies.
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
Those are the ones I like. Man. That's just me. For those that
I am serious.
the little bit of time I do
It's not
get,
called me, surely.
a little bit of time I do get to watch TV, I'm trying to get away from reality. So I don't bring me your reality shows. I don't want to hear you. I don't
Yeah,
want
ain't
your
like
dramas. I don't want your police movies. Man, I'm a black man. I live that shit.
So,
I want to get away from that.
so Cliff,
So Chris Lee is like that. That's why
Right.
the reality show.
Yeah.
do you like movies about gladiators?
That's a valid question.
Look, when I was
don't believe I've seen it.
yo, but when I was, I don't know, we're talking, but when I was first watching that shit, I did not know that dude was hitting on that boy.
Yeah.
That's what I did not know. Oh,
man.
you could not make that movie today.
No, you couldn't.
There's
No,
a
you
lot of
couldn't.
shit that
Yeah,
we watch. You couldn't.
And that might be another segment.
Yeah.
Shit, we used to watch
That won't fly
that you
today.
cannot make today.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Everything.
Yeah. We'll do a segment on it. We'll save that for later, but shit like Sanford and Son, all in the
Let's do that
family,
next segment. What the fuck?
all that.
Y'all stick around. We might do that next segment.
We'll see.
Alright.
But yeah, we're back in a
We'll be
second.
right back.
All right, we are back, and before we get into this next segment, we try to start this. I think we started a couple weeks ago. Oh, Justice switches beer.
Yes.
What you got there?
I have a Sam Adams Alpine Lager. This is actually one of my favorite Sam Adams. It's actually really good. The Alpine Lager. It's not my cherry wheat because I'm a huge cherry wheat.
You love that shit.
Yes, Sam Adams. If you would like to send me some cherry wheats or Alpine Lager, I'm not opposed to it.
Sam Adams, if you'd like to send us anything except your porch rocker.
Yeah, don't send us that. Don't send us that.
Or even sponsor us, even though it doesn't take any money to make this production.
Right.
Send some.
Right.
So.
I'm good on that.
That was alright. For y'all that don't know, just poured a little bit of that in here for me.
Right.
That Alpine Lager, and it's actually pretty good.
It is. It is. That Alpine Lager is pretty
I
good.
could drink
I've
it.
had it before. No, I've had it before.
Okay.
I do like it.
I
Okay.
could do that
Yeah, it is. Anything but the porch rocker, Sam Adams, I'll do.
to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so before we get into our next segment, we started this a few weeks ago, maybe like I don't know how long ago.
Yeah.
But it's, excuse me, Cliff's Corner.
Yeah.
Cliff gives his opinion or a rant on something that's bothering him, and
A little something's on my mind.
a little something that's on his mind. So this is Cliff's Corner.
Cliff's Corner.
Alright, so this week, just something I wanted to talk about. Not necessarily complaining as a man, a straight man. I think it's a problem, I have to specify that. But on social media these days, it seems like all the women out there are displaying how big of a hoe they are.
Yes.
Again, as a man, I like looking at it, but the hell, man.
It's like internet thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not
Bunch
even
of
gonna say
dogs.
internet, just thoughts. They're just displaying it. I mean, all this shit on, like, I'm thinking about TikTok, which
There's a lot of them on TikTok.
it's nothing but women on there that are just, whether they're
Shaking
dancing
their ass
or
down.
shaking ass, like,
Yeah.
again, showing just,
hmm
Which, again, as a straight man,
I like it.
I like it.
Yes.
But,
Mhm.
god damn, is this what it is now? You just display how big of a hoe you are, or I'm sorry, how big of a thought you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you
Just
think?
putting it out there as a man, we like looking at it. But
But
goddamn,
if it was your daughter or
yeah, but if
girlfriend
it's
or
your
something.
daughter, right? Like, come on, we gotta do better.
It's kind of like if you're trying to get likes for the rest of your life, that's fine. But if you're single and you're trying to get
like a man,
a
or
man or something like that, that's not gonna cut it. Because I personally am not gonna be like,
No.
this is what I want. After I'm looking at your history of
Right.
TikTok posts, I'm like, no.
Like, I mean, if I'm out there and I'm looking around and I'm with a chick and I see you got an OnlyFans, look, I can't marry you. I can't fuck with you. Like I'll fuck you,
And this goes back to
and that's
Art's idea. Bitch facts.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do that.
Bitch.
There's got to
facts.
be something.
There's an app for that.
Yeah. Don't sit here and display on social media how big of a hoe you are, but then tell me everything I got to do to get it. That's some bullshit.
This is bullshit. This is why we need bitch facts. It's gonna pop off one day. Look, I need to know if your undercarriage is rusted, been in an accident.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying?
How many owners you had?
Yeah.
How many miles you got? I didn't know all that shit.
When the last time you were inspected?
Yeah.
I need to know this shit. Like,
Do you have your COVID
Yes.
test?
Before I even ask you for a date, I need to know your history.
so I need ID. I need your hoe facts.
Yes.
You got to sign the love contract.
The
Like,
love.
we got to do all of it. Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Kobe.
we need all of this. I need more information. God damn it. I mean, if that's what you're going to do, if you're going to advertise that on social media, then we need some more information.
Right.
So,
And don't try to get mad when we
pull your bitch facts.
Right.
And
Right. When we judge you as such, don't get mad.
Listen,
If you displaying as a hoe, don't get mad if I judge you as a hoe.
right.
of course, you're not a whore, but you are wearing a whore's
You are wearing a
uniform.
whore's uniform, making whore moves. Working as a whore. Like if the only pictures you take are in your bra and panties, don't expect me to respect you.
That's a good point there, Cliff. It's a
Yes.
valid Cliff's corner right there.
It's
I
a
like
valid
it. I like it.
disorder. Although I do love seeing those pictures.
I love that shit.
It's fucking
I
awesome.
love that shit.
And all I'm thinking about is not, can I bring you home to meet my dad? Can I bone you? That's what I'm thinking.
What's up tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
What you doing
Not
after this?
thinking life, I'm thinking more like, what's up tonight?
That's
What's
it.
up tonight?
That's it.
DMX lines.
How far do you live? I will drive there
Mm-hmm.
if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
That's it.
Not looking for a future.
No.
No.
And a lot of them do get mad that you put it out there like that. That's all they're about. That, you know, that's all you want from them, or that's how you see them.
Well, it's like, yeah, and I get that, but I mean, if you just gonna put your titties in my face, that's all I want from
That's all I
you.
want titties in my face.
I guess what? I don't know your fucking mentality. All I see is your titties.
You gotta leave something
And I like
to the
that.
imagination. Something to the imagination. Look, men are hunters.
That's it.
We like to hunt. If it ain't no hunt to it, then a lot of times you don't want it.
If you're not gonna make me work for it, don't get mad when I don't work for it.
Right.
I like it. I like it.
And that's all I got.
I'm still gonna take it,
Yeah.
but don't get mad if I don't work for it.
And I'm still gonna follow you on social media.
So yeah, all right. So that's Cliff's Corner for this week.
Yes, it is. Good job, Cliff.
Good job. It was a very good points you made there.
I just say what I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just say what's in your heart, and that's all we want from Cliff's Corner.
Exactly.
So yeah. Well, we're gonna do something else, but I think that took enough time for it.
Yeah,
So
that was good.
this is for the Kings, better than diamond rings.
Mm.
Football is what we're gonna talk about right now.
Oh,
Super Bowl.
it is.
So we had the conference championships last week.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills lost to the Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Green,
No shade to the
No.
to the Bills.
no, and we're gonna talk
What
about that.
season?
And actually, and Green Bay lost to Buccaneers, which could have gone either way.
Oh, we're gonna throw shade to the.
But we're going. We're going.
We're gonna
Bonehead
throw
athletes.
shade.
This is. There's a lot of football NFL talk going on right now. We're going to reserve this one just for these last four teams, and we'll talk about everything else at another time.
Look, we got to get the bonehead athlete.
But so we're going to go bonehead athlete,
Yes.
and that'll lead us into the first game that we're going to talk about.
Exactly.
But is it bonehead athlete or is it bonehead team?
Both.
Yeah.
This week is both.
I was gonna say, excuse me, bonehead coach and bonehead franchise.
Well, so it is. What's the defensive coordinator's name for? But we're just gonna go with Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Because
was Mike Pettin.
Mike
Yeah,
Pettin.
he ain't there no
He got
more.
no.
He's been let go.
So Mike Pettin, but we still gonna go with Matt LaFleur because the head coaches do
Yeah.
LaFleur.
LaFleur.
Yeah.
They listen. They have the headsets on. They listen to all the shit that's going on. So Mike Pettin with the bonehead. How many? Before we even get to the rest of the game, let's go to the
Play before half?
the play before half. How many seconds was left? Was it like 6?
12.
12?
Yeah.
So it's 12 seconds. One play, at the most 2.
Yes. And they're at like the 40-yard line.
Whose 40-yard line are they at?
They're at Green Bay's 40-yard.
Green Bay's. So they're in the other half of the field.
They're
Yeah.
in plus territory.
They're in
Yeah.
plus territory.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm not a coach, but what I do know, with anything less than 20 seconds, you do not go man.
Right.
You do not go man.
Yeah.
My back is.
So it's a bad play call.
Yeah.
But even if you're playing man, the guy who's playing man
That's what I was about to say.
played bad defense.
Yes.
Because he's playing 6 yards off was what they call no man's territory.
Kevin King
Kevin King, that's your cousin.
is not my cousin.
That's your cousin name.
Yeah, that's not my cousin.
That's your
But-
cousin. What's your last name, Josh?
For the purposes
Not the
of
point.
this, that's your relative.
Not my relative.
You're right.
Not the point.
And I feel that
But
he was looking across the line, and he saw this little short white guy named Scotty Scooter Miller.
Scotty Scooter.
Because he was on Dan Patrick's show, and he was like, Dan Patrick said, "So, what's your nickname?" He's like, "Well, Tom Brady calls me Scooter, and that's kind of run. So it's Scotty Scooter Miller."
Hold on.
Brady calls you Scooter. The name is
You go with Scooter.
I'm gonna throw him in real quick. with the
Okay.
bonehead athlete
Okay.
because in that same interview,
I'm going to defend him.
He actually said,
Watch your iPad.
"I'm the fastest guy in the NFL."
recording.
He did say that. I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said
I heard that.
Tyreek Hill is quicker, but I'm the fastest guy in the NFL.
He did say that.
I will say that. I mean, I'm going to defend that because what is he supposed to say? He's a track. Now his background is track,
Yeah.
and if anybody who's run track,
Yeah.
whether you know that guy's faster than you or not, you have to believe that, because if you don't, you're gonna fucking lose the track. And what are you supposed to say? Yeah, did he put Tyreek Hill down in any way?
No.
He did not, and that's why I will defend him. He did not put him down, but you got to have that confidence. Now, of course it's not true,
No.
but
That's
you
what I
have
was
to.
getting ready to
But
say.
you have to say it.
But as we always talk about, you're in the media in that situation. It's a certain way you answer that question.
I think he answered. I mean, he wasn't expecting that question, and I think he answered that shit as best as he could.
You answer that question. This is what you say. You say, "I'm not sure who it is. I believe in my heart that I am. That I'm one of the fastest. I can't say for sure I'm the fastest." That's what you say.
It's true.
Because what happens is when you say, "Yeah, I think I'm the fastest guy," then the Tyreek Hills and all them are like, "What? He actually thinks he's faster than me?"
Yeah, well, but then they asked Tyreek Hill what they thought about that, and he was
Right.
like, he had no problem with it.
Yeah.
So it's a wash. It doesn't even matter anymore because Tyreek Hill said, "I don't care. We'll see on the field."
Well,
And
that's Tyreek Hill answering the question right too.
well, it is answering the question, right? And I don't have a problem with Scotty Miller asking him. But the fact is, King looked at Scotty Miller and thought it was Wes Welker
And he should have backed up.
because Wes Welker has 12 catches for 76 yards.
Yes.
Scotty Miller can have one catch for 76 yards because he's a high school track championship in
Exactly.
Illinois. And King obviously did not read the scouting report.
To know that all he does is run. He's fast.
Well, to also know that Scotty Miller is wide receiver 4 on that team.
Yes.
4 or 5.
Yes.
So, I mean, come on.
It was bad all the way around.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
But-
I know the bonehead athlete ain't. It's not my thing. I don't claim for
Well-
it to be. But my issue is more so with coach in the second half. Not that play with Miller.
Well, no, yeah,
first half, that was huge.
Yes,
I
it
want
was
to be
huge.
clear. That was a key play.
Yeah.
But Matt LaFleur,
But in the second half,
Yeah.
that play, I mean,
The not kicking the field goal.
the
moment was too
because
big
my
for him.
thing is,
I mean, not going for it. Excuse me.
of all the players that you're giving the ball to, you do not fucking give the ball to Tom Brady with 2 minutes.
well, he
left.
also
Oh,
did.
that too.
It was
You
no.
don't do that.
There was no plan. He didn't let Aaron Rodgers know that if it didn't work out, we're going for it on 4th down. But at the same token, Aaron Rodgers probably should have ran it on one of those downs.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers should have did. He should have ran on third.
Aaron Rodgers is not without fault.
No.
But I'm going to be clear with you. If Mitchell Trubisky was my quarterback, I am not giving the ball back to Tom Brady without going for it.
Well, that's true too.
Of all the quarterbacks in the game,
Well, no. Well,
you're not gonna give it to Brady.
because they were down exactly 8.
Yeah.
So you needed a touchdown 2-point conversion
You
anyway.
needed it, but
And it
I'm
was
not
less
giving
than
it-
3 minutes.
Yeah.
You do
You
not
have
give.
to give Aaron Rodgers that shot on 4th.
Yes,
If
you have to.
If we're all proclaiming that Aaron Rodgers is this guy and he's been on your team, you have to
You
give
gotta
him the
give
job.
him that
But you
job.
also have to let him know we're not gonna go for it on 4th down, or we're going for it on 4th down.
Right.
So Matt LaFleur fucked it up, and actually Aaron Rodgers fucked it up too
Because he should have ran on 3rd.
he should have ran on 3rd down,
Mm-hmm.
and he also got 3 interceptions from Tom Brady
Yeah.
that he did not do anything with.
In fairness, I don't claim to be a coach. I don't claim to know more than anybody else. But Aaron Rodgers said he thought he had 2 downs. Aaron Rodgers said that.
In Aaron Rodgers' mind, they were going for it on 4th down.
Exactly. They were going for it on 4th. And again, regardless of who your quarterback is, I'm a Redskins fan. If Dwayne Haskins is my quarterback, I'm
not
telling
going
him,
for it on 4th down.
no, you have to, because I'm not giving the ball back to Tom Brady of
But-
all people.
Well,
Well,
see,
you
that's
should-
what I'm saying. As a coach, I don't trust Dwayne Haskins. If I got Aaron
I'm
Rodgers,
trusting Aaron Rodgers.
if I got Aaron Rodgers, we going for it on 4th down.
Even if you have Dwayne Haskins, you know who's on the other sideline. I am not giving the ball back to Tom Brady thinking my defense is going to stop him.
And I get you on that, Cliff. But what I'm saying is, at that situation, I'm gonna take the 3 points and try to hope for the best later because Dwayne Haskins.
with Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, with
Not
Dwayne
with Aaron
Haskins
Rodgers.
would probably fuck that
Here's
up.
the problem.
Now with Aaron Rodgers, I'm like, look, I could probably get a touchdown here. I got A-Rod.
But here's the problem. Even with Dwayne Haskins, you kick the field goal,
Mm-hmm.
you're giving the ball back to Tom Brady. You're expecting to stop. You're still going to be down 2 scores again because you
Well,
expect him to go
But
score.
see, that's why I don't give the ball back to Tom Brady.
that's what that's what I was getting at. Because like, you got Dwayne Haskins.
I go and I
But you don't have Dwayne Haskins. You got Aaron fucking Rodgers.
But that's why I
That's
go.
why I'd have went for it.
You
that's
put
why-
the ball in his hand.
No, yes. We go when we fail, and if we fail, he has the ball inside the 10 versus the motherfucking 20 or whatever the hell he had the ball at.
As a coach, I'm putting the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hand.
Exactly.
And if
And-
he doesn't
and
get
Matt
it,
LaFleur did not
if
do
he
that.
doesn't get it, as a
We live
coach,
with that.
I can stand in front of the media and defend that.
Yeah, we live with
And
that.
Matt
I
LaFleur
live
did not
with
do
that.
that.
Yeah,
He
we
did not
live
do
with
that.
And I will also
He
say,
put it in the hands of his
And
kicker.
shout out to Aaron Rodgers, who was spotted in Green Bay riding down the street in the back of David Bakhtiari's pickup truck,
Holding a 12
holding a 12 sack of Bud Light.
Yes.
that's how you get over it.
Yes. Yes. I don't drink Bud Light like that, but shout out to Aaron Rodgers for holding up a 12.
And he admitted it on the talk show. Somebody asked him, was
Yes.
that him? Because some fan took
Yeah.
a picture and he said, yeah, that was
Yeah, that was him. In Bakhtiari's truck.
truck. He was sitting in the back, in the flat in the back.
Yes.
With a 12 pack.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Aaron Rodgers, if you're listening, shout out to you.
Aaron Rodgers is a man's
I
man.
guess my question is, if the problem was with the head coach, or if you want to fault Aaron Rodgers for not running it, why the fuck did you fire the defensive coordinator? Because he couldn't stop Tom Brady. How does
Well,
that work?
not necessarily that he couldn't stop Tom Brady, but like you said, you don't run man inside of 2 minutes and give up.
Agreed. Agreed.
It was a bad error,
Yeah.
and also the Achilles heel of the team all year wasn't the offense; it was the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Mind, they only lost like 4 games.
4 games.
What,
But-
13-3, I think.
Yeah,
Again,
so
13
yeah, but
you
it
lost
was
3 games.
3 games
Something like
already.
that.
How do you fault them for that?
They
Because
have a different type of standard in Green
Yeah.
Bay.
Should they?
Well,
Another discussion. I get it.
it's a discussion.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I wanted to save this for when we get into because I wanted to have a quarterback situation, a discussion. But Aaron Rodgers has repeatedly shown that he's a front runner quarterback, meaning if he's ahead, he's doing fine. If he's coming from behind, he's not that good.
Well, and I also think that's true too. I also think though that repeatedly, and it's one of the reasons that the reports talk about how frustrated Aaron Rodgers gets, is that the Packers defensively are just never that good.
Actually, this is
The best this year was probably the best.
Yeah.
I was kind of gonna go with you on that one. When you say that about Aaron Rodgers, like he hasn't had the squad there.
I mean,
but even there, if you want to pull history into it, there's other quarterbacks who have shown even without defense that they show they have the ability to come back. Aaron Rodgers, if you really dig deep in the history in your mind, he does not come back well.
As the quarterback, he should get some blame for that. So he should get some. However,
as the way society puts it out, I still think Aaron Rodgers is the second best talented quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I'm gonna address that in a second.
Third.
I'm gonna address that in a
Packers,
second.
if you're looking to trade them, there's a team
We'll
in
take
DC that will take them.
But the thing with Rodgers is, I feel like number one, the Packers franchise has failed him.
They have.
They failed.
No doubt.
No question.
No
They
doubt
have
at all.
not given
No
him
question.
anything to work with.
No question.
Like you said, yes, there is a franchise who calls himself Washington, but they headquartered in Virginia and play in Maryland.
But
They
if
would
you
love to have him.
Yeah, if you plan on trading them, I mean.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that,
We'll take them.
Yeah.
clearly.
But I'm just saying from society, because I don't put myself in what society says is this and that, all that fucking bullshit. But society is saying that Aaron Rodgers falls short on some things.
And then you said third. I'm talking about me personally.
Talented. I'm not talking about
In terms of most talented.
talented.
In terms of talented,
Yes.
I've got him at the top. I've got him number one. He does not have the resume. Let me be clear. He doesn't have the resume
I'm not talking
of
about
Tom Brady.
I'm not talking about resume. I'm talking
But
about
in terms of
physical skill.
when I'm talking about physical skill, Aaron Rodgers to me
I
is
got him.
number one.
I got him third.
And I'm not arguing with you
Just
got
a
him
minute.
second.
because everybody can have their own,
Yeah, I got him
no issues there. I got him at number one. I mean, when you want, there's a difference between running quarterbacks and quarterbacks that can run.
Yes.
When you talk about a quarterback that can run, Aaron Rodgers is the guy I want. I want the guy that if you keep him in the pocket. He's surgical. He will destroy you.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
You know what I mean? But if he gets outside the pocket, he can still do some shit and he can run.
He's fucking phenomenal.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
And
Just on talent alone, I have him behind Mahomes. Just on talent alone.
So Mahomes won.
For me, talent wise.
And
Now,
that's what I've got John Elway, Mahomes.
oh, I thought we was doing acting.
No, I'm doing all that I've
no,
seen.
all time, I get it.
I got
John Elway, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers.
Check this out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with either of you. My thing with why I would say Rodgers,
I mean, he's phenomenal.
he everything you want from a quarterback.
Yep.
The franchise has failed him.
It has.
I love how the Cowboy fans were happy last offseason when they got McCarthy, who also failed.
Like,
Rodgers.
why would you be happy about that?
Because
Yeah.
I'm a Redskins fan.
No, why would they be happy?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah. Those idiots.
I enjoyed
Yeah, that's
that.
fucking awesome.
I
But it's
enjoyed
like,
it.
in terms of just keeping it real, of all the quarterbacks that I've seen, yes, I do consider Aaron Rodgers the most talented quarterback.
Yeah.
I do not consider him the best because of Tom Brady and his resume.
I don't even consider.
I give that to Brady because of him and his resume. But the most talented, I do give it to Rodgers.
I give Brady his resume.
Well, society has set up what we consider the best is.
But my best is
talent.
Montana.
But no, you're talking about talent.
Gotcha.
Society has set up what we consider the best
Here's
is.
my thing with Montana. I love Montana. We came from the same era. I love Montana. But if Steve Young can come in and do the exact same goddamn thing that you did, how good are you?
Yes. And Montana was good because he went to Kansas City and did almost the same thing, except he ran into the fucking
No,
Bills.
Montana and Young had the same fucking Hall of Fame squad. They were both going to win.
But society sets up.
Again, I'm not dissing Montana. We grew up the same way. Montana was that dude. But if another guy can replace you, if you're the only change they make, and the team is still winning, how great are you? And I'm not saying he's not great. I'm just asking, how great are you?
Because apparently all we care about is championships.
Yeah.
Steve Young won the
Because
same.
actually, if we're
Steve Young
doing
them
all time,
Montana?
How many did Montana get?
4.
Montana got 3.
My
Steve
mistake.
Young got
No,
2.
Montana got 4.
Oh, okay.
You got 4?
Yes.
My mistake.
I'm not sure on that one, but
Look it up.
They won it with the same squad. I'm not.
Well,
but if we're talking,
They won it
talent,
with the same squad. They both won with Hall of Famers
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
both sides of the on both sides of the
but
field.
if we're talking talent, as far as pure talent, quarterback wise, there's nobody like Dan Marino.
no.
I'm not going to argue that because Dan Marino was like he didn't get his chip, but talent wise, like you said,
Yeah.
he was there. I'm not arguing
I
that.
argue John.
Nobody could throw the ball like Dan Marino.
He couldn't throw it, but John Elway was close, and he could also run.
Yeah,
And that's why John Elway will forever. I don't care what Patrick Mahomes does. Even though Patrick Mahomes. But by the way, does Patrick Mahomes run like kind of like a fast penguin? Is it me or is it so weird? Does he look weird when he's running? Cliff says it.
No, I got something else. Somewhere else I'm going.
Okay, but
Somewhere else I'm going.
but he looks weird when he's running. He gets it. He gets where he's going. And by the way, he always gets a third down. And I don't.
Because
It's fucking amazing.
kind of like what I was talking about with Aaron Rodgers. Mahomes is, at this point, he's surgical from anywhere.
Because he's
In the pocket, out of
a
the
baseball player.
Yeah. And he can run.
Baseball guy.
And he can run. He knows how to fucking
He
slide.
runs like a he
Yeah,
knows
that's
how
a
to
good
slide.
RG3, pay attention. He knows how to slide.
He does know how to slide.
And he's fucking great. Now, my whole thing with Mahomes, the only knock I could possibly have for Mahomes is I'd like to see what you could do without all of that fast talent with you.
Well, you're gonna see it
You
after
would
this
be
contract.
Russell Wilson.
You know, yeah, okay, maybe. Maybe.
If you didn't have all the talent,
If you didn't have Tyreek Hill, if you didn't have,
You just have
Travis
one of
Kelce.
them. You just have one of them.
and we keep knocking Sammy Watkins, but wasn't he a first round draft pick?
Yep.
Yeah, but he's never on the
You
field.
know,
Yeah.
so
Again,
I'm not knocking him.
yeah, you would be.
No, Patrick Mahomes is still.
I'm not knocking him at all.
He's great. And actually,
You'd be Russ. Shout out to the RV.
well, also
But
he does have
my
Andy
whole-
Reid too, who apparently can make anybody look good. Because Donovan McNabb, nobody's gonna be talking about Donovan McNabb in 20 years.
No.
But Andy Reid made him pretty fucking good.
He did.
And we got to talk about why Eric Bieniemy can't get a job. That's a
Well,
whole nother issue.
No, we've talked about that before. We all know why he can't get a job.
Well,
It has nothing to do with what he knows about football. It's his
ridiculous.
fucking pigmentation.
no, it's not because
Ridiculous.
Houston just hired a black guy.
He ain't want Houston.
Did they hire
But
Bieniemy?
Bieniemy,
No, but
Bieniemy came out and said he didn't want to Houston.
No, but that's the thing, and also on.
But would you want to go to
on because Dan Patrick, we all love and respect. Somebody told him that Bieniemy did not have a coaching staff ready to go when they interviewed him.
I heard that, and
Mhm.
I respectfully will say on that, that's the NFL trying to cover its ass.
It could be.
exactly what it is.
But also
Because
somebody also said that they're freezing him out for some other reason. It's not because he's black, because they hired a 65-year-old black man.
No, that's not what it is in Houston.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is, like, they also tried to put out that Eric Bieniemy doesn't interview well.
Well, that's not what Dan Patrick said.
Yeah, see? And that's what I'm saying.
Dan
You're getting
Patrick
these-
also didn't talk about why the fuck Matt Nagy, who had that job before Bieniemy, got himself a job.
Right. All I'm saying is...
I'm just saying what I
I
heard.
get it.
Yeah, no.
I'm not coming at you.
No disrespect.
Yeah, we're not coming at you, but we're talking about what they say. Matt Nagy was in the same position. He
His-
got himself a job.
His
Yes, and
pigmentation
he's good.
is a factor. Is
But so
the
why
only
did
factor.
a 65-year-old black man get a job? I understand what you're
No,
saying,
no.
but why did a 60?
I'm about to tell you.
Tell me.
I'm about to tell you. Because the rumor is because he's easy to control. He's going to do what you
That-
want him to do.
That could be possible.
That makes a lot of
He's a
sense.
very docile guy.
He's a reporter,
I
he's a
mean,
good guy.
I don't want to say docile because he's a grown man. He's going to do it. But
That could be true.
they
Could be
say
true.
They say.
We don't know any. We
Yeah, that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. All
But
this
that could-
speculation.
All of this shit is
But
speculation.
They say that Eric Bieniemy, he's of the Andy Reid philosophy of, I'm going to do it my way, and you're going to deal with it.
That would explain why the coach they hired, I thought they said he's 65. And it's his first fucking head coaching gig.
Well, it's first
Because he's been just...
and I would get that, but I also say that how can Eric Bieniemy get a staff together when he's fucking playing for the Super Bowl?
Exactly. That's where I was going.
These other coaches do it.
And
I don't know. It's kind of tough, dog.
You say Bieniemy, but the cat that took the Detroit job, who came from the Saints, he got himself a staff.
But was
Bieniemy would have been hired at the same time. He could have put a staff together.
But also,
Oh no.
What I've learned, I have a brother that coaches. I'm not gonna say what or where.
Right.
But I got a brother that coaches, and coaches that want to move up. There's a lot of networking that goes on at various events.
It's a lot of
and what have you.
networking. It's more politics than we.
It's a lot more.
like
But coaches who
coaches
are in line for like a head coaching job, they've already got a list of coaches that they want and that they would like to work with.
Yeah, everybody.
It's already
Everybody
there.
does. I mean, listen.
So that's why I said. That's why I'm with what Just said. That was just a cover up. Because if a guy,
possible.
if it's a guy that who wants to be a coach, loves to be a coach, wants to be that head coach, he's already got a bunch of names ready to be, to work on his staff.
I'm not going to say who.
But we don't know that for sure.
I'm not going to say who or where.
We're just speculating. This is all. We're hearing all this secondhand, third hand.
But
us three don't know fucking sure.
You're right. But what I'm saying is, even now, and I hadn't coached high school in about 5-10 years. No, not 10 years. Probably about 5-6 years. Even now, I got a phone call the other day from a guy that's a prospective of being a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And he called me and he said, "Hey man, looks like I might get this job.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be on my staff?"
There it is.
Now, the other thing that's kind of shaky about Houston hiring the guy that they got, and I'm not gonna put his name out there because I don't want to bad talk.
What's his name? Say his name. This is a podcast. We can say whoever's name it is.
It ain't that. I'm not scared to say his name. I just
Might be somebody he knows or likes.
No, it ain't that. I just don't. I don't like down talking coaches before. We're
not down talking anybody. We're just we're putting news out. It's news.
Coach speak.
But
Coach speak.
But how do you get the job, okay, when you're the Ravens passing game coordinator? The Raiders can't pass the ball worth shit.
No, they can't.
And that was your title, Ravens passing game coordinator.
He's been in the NFL for 35 years.
What that tells me, personally,
Right.
is saying, okay, we see this guy that you want. We're not going to fucking hire him.
Or
We're gonna
it could be
right. We're not going to get him. We're going to get somebody else and see how you react.
Well,
to that.
it could also be that. We could also say that it's not just shading this black guy out. It could be that Deshaun Watson is trying to pull a card, and they're trying to say, "You're not going to put that card on us."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
That
But
could be there.
I mean, if you could avoid the mess that they got now,
Maybe they don't give a fuck because they're still getting paid
they
regardless.
clearly don't give a fuck.
Yes, they don't give a fuck.
But if you could avoid the mess that it is now
Listen,
by just hiring that guy who would have kept your quarterback
but
happy,
if I'm a billionaire owner who's going to get paid regardless, I don't give a fuck if I'm trying to prove a point to a nigga.
okay.
No,
I got this. I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm totally with you.
That
Totally with you. But if by you doing that to that nigga pisses off every nigga,
I'm still getting. I'm
to now,
still getting paid.
no niggas ever want to play for you.
I'm still getting paid.
How you once the contract of every nigga you got
I'm still getting paid.
expires,
I'm still
you
getting
ain't
paid.
getting no more.
I'm still getting paid
How?
because owners, NFL franchises always make money.
If you own a team, you can almost print money. I
But
give you that.
Here's the issue.
I give you that. But
I'm
if
just
you-
saying they always make
Yeah,
money.
you're right.
Niggas don't give owners don't care because they make money.
Here's the issue.
But you
that
ain't
you're
gonna make
run
no
into.
more money if you done pissed off people that don't want to come play.
I
for you.
understand that. I understand
hold on,
that.
fella. Here's the issue with that. Yes, you're an owner. You can do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets to a point where you're causing the other owners money, because the NFL has revenue,
We'll
sharing,
worry about that
all
down the
about-
line.
But ain't no down the line because it's all about money.
they don't play that shit.
It's all about. They don't play that shit.
Well, I would like to see it. I understand what y'all saying, so force me out. But right now, I'm still making money, and
But
I
they're
don't
not
give a
gonna force
fuck.
No,
They're not gonna
they're not
force
gonna force you because
But I don't give a fuck because I'm still making money. As long as my shit's in the plus, that's all I care about as far as the owner. This is not me. This is what I'm
I know
saying.
what
This is
you're
what they're
if
saying.
you a Houston owner, after what they just did with Hopkins, you got a public deal with Watson that wants your quarterback that wants out. Hold up, the report that came today, they said J.J. Watt has probably played his last round in Houston.
Well, the
How much
thing
fucking
is,
money are you making now?
It's still plus.
yeah, you're still
No, every team is in the negative right now because of COVID.
But here's
Number
the thing.
one, they're all in the negative right now.
I get both of y'all. What y'all saying. But here's the thing with that. If you go back about 5 or 10 years when they fined the Redskins all that money and the Cowboys all that money and took draft picks or whatever for dumping money during the uncapped year.
I remember that shit.
All right. A lot of teams did it. But the Redskins and Cowboys, and this is a report, y'all can look it up, the Redskins and Cowboys got punished because the other owners got pissed with
Absolutely.
those two owners.
You're absolutely right.
And that's why they got punished and had to pay all that money.
Because
Absolutely.
they're profitable either way. No matter if they...
Well, what was happening?
No, what he did, the Redskins and Cowboys did what the league told teams not to do.
Right.
In terms of dumping a lot of guaranteed money into the uncapped year. Which is why they got penalized what they got.
It was because the other owners were pissed with those two.
Absolutely.
Because the Giants did the same thing.
Right.
The 49ers did the same thing.
Everybody did it to a degree.
They didn't get punished.
Right.
And they said what it came down to was NFL owners really don't like Jerry Jones and really don't like Dan Snyder.
I know they don't like Dan Snyder.
So
no, but the issue with Dan Snyder is because he's trying to be Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Those two are tight. That's where the issue comes in.
And what happens with the Houston Texans owner is it's already a hint of racism.
Oh, for sure.
More than that.
Well, it's a
sure.
hint. Nobody.
More than
I can't
a
say
more than a hint.
More than a hint, yeah.
But
well, you can't. Well, you don't have a paper trail to say is
right.
And
we all
happening.
Be accurate. I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Be accurate because it was with the owner that passed away,
And now it's his son.
now his son.
So,
Right.
but it's a hint of racism in it. So when you're the Houston Texans organization, the other owners are not going to let you. They call it the shield. They're not going to let you disgrace the shield.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
what's going to happen either next year, the year after, the Houston Texans are going to get punished for something, and it'll be something like, damn, they got punished for that.
Watch what happens. They go force them out, and get another buyer in.
Maybe
Another owner. It's gonna be something big, like to Justin's point. It's gonna be something like that.
It's going to be because once you start
Unless
unless
the moves they make this offseason
work.
get right. Unless they work and get this back in the
start
pocket.
affecting the bottom line.
That's what I was
There you
going to
go.
say. Once you
There you
start
go.
affecting the other owners' pockets,
That's it.
now we got issues.
That's
But see, that's what.
it.
Oh no.
Go ahead. Just
Go for it.
good.
Go for
Keep
it.
going.
Go for
Well,
it.
don't fucking do that then.
Keep
We're
going.
going talking.
We gotta
Keep
communicate.
going. Yes, keep going.
Just do your thing.
Shit. You fucked me up with the shit. Y'all don't need to do that on the last segment.
Just keep
Just
going.
come with it.
Just
Come
keep
with it.
going.
Come on with it. Take a second. Gather your thoughts, Miguel.
I'm drunk. You talking
We
about take
know.
a second?
We are too. That's why I said take a second.
Oh shit!
This segment brought to you by Jack Daniels.
Goddamn! Never have me taking another shot.
Jack.
Actually, I'll take another one right now.
I'm about to say Jack requested that.
But I feel Deshaun Watson a lot, but he's playing his cards at the wrong time, or he played them the wrong way. I'm pretty sure he felt this sort of way before he signed that contract, because he signed that contract after they traded. What's his name? What's his name?
Hopkins. The receiver Hopkins.
And
Here's my
I feel how he feels, but he should have never signed that contract.
All right,
Let me respond to that.
Because
let me go.
But no, but they paid him for next year and
they
the year after already.
He has some
They
guaranteed
paid
money.
him
Huge contract.
$73 million.
Let me respond to that, and Josh, you go. I get that, and I'm all for respecting your contract.
No, I don't care about respecting the contract.
No, I am, but I do. Okay, but put it down. We're gonna take care of it. The NFL, the shit that I follow, personnel, contract, it's all about leverage.
It is leverage.
Okay, even if you just sign a contract, while you should be held accountable to that contract, if you just sign it, you gonna try to get whatever you can with that.
Yes.
Well,
But
That's where Watson is. He signed that contract.
I'm all
But
for
if you can get this, and this,
I'm
even after you
I'm
sign
all
it,
for
you're gonna
leverage
do
and
it.
your leverage, but I'm saying that Houston has more leverage than Deshaun Watson.
They
Actually-
do. But the bottom line is, number one, no franchise wants a disgruntled player. Number
they
two,
don't.
even if they could handle a disgruntled player, they don't want that player to be the quarterback.
well, and
That's where his leverage comes from. Plus the
his
contract he
leverage
signed,
also.
he has a no trade clause.
That's where I was going. The contract he signed, his agent had them put in a no trade. clause.
Right, he's got,
And that's-
so
That's the whole
leverage. That's his
reason
leverage.
right now, because he can decide where he wants to go.
They can't just trade him anywhere because
They
he's
don't
got
have to
okay
trade-
it.
They don't have to trade him.
They don't have to.
They don't.
And they might. What's to say? I will fucking take these losing seasons because nobody's gonna force me out of it as an owner. Because I'm
But
still getting
no.
because I'm still getting paid.
That's
regardless.
where I'm gonna catch you. You say as an owner, but you're losing. You've already traded your first round picks. So if Watson decides not to play, you deactivate him or whatever it is. You fine him. You get the money back. He's not playing for you.
Yeah.
You
don't have any.
You have no way to replace him.
I understand that. But
You,
they're still making
all your
money.
draft picks are in Miami.
They're still making money.
No, okay. Yes, they're making money,
Isn't
But
that all that matters to an owner?
but
I don't care about winning or losing. I'm taking winning and losing and all the
losing-
future shit.
But here's the
Other
thing.
teams don't really make money.
no.
But-
I got this.
As long
It's
as it's
one
in a
thing-
plus. It
if
could
you're-
be $1 in a plus.
If you're making money, it's one thing. If you're projected to make 10 million, I'm just throwing figures out there.
And now we're putting.
If you're making 10,
projections
I'm throwing random figures
No,
out.
but no.
If you're projected to make 10 million,
and
But all of a sudden,
budget in there,
you only make 1 million.
I understand.
That's a difference.
It is a difference, but that's budget, and that's a whole.
But that's what they're looking at.
I understand that, but it's still one more than you had.
They don't look at it like we do.
Yeah.
I know that, but what I'm saying is,
They don't. Their mentality is not ours. I'm with you.
no, you're
I'm
not.
no. I feel you. We look at it a certain way. Okay, if I make, I'm just throwing numbers. If I make 30,000 a year, something happens and I can make 50. It's all good.
Yes.
But if something happens where we make a decision and I only make 15,
I understand that.
that's a big difference now versus if I'm used to making, what the league makes is billions.
I will go in even numbers. 1 million. I make 1 million a year, but I budgeted for 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
I budgeted for 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
I made one because your budget is always more than what you made this previous year. So I budgeted
If they're-
one. No, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Usually.
You're Right.
most of the time. 1 million. If I make $1,001,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I am comfortable with going forward.
I got you.
And no.
Do you think? Do you think?
We want, of course, they want to make money. But what I'm saying is what they're comfortable with
Mhm.
in dealing with these players. As long as they make $1 more, they're okay with it. And I don't agree with it, or I don't agree, or you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is what they're okay with, what the owner is okay with.
Now I'm coming at you with that. You don't buy a fucking NFL team to make $1
No, I
profit.
understand that. But as long as you're making $1 more dollar than last year, you are okay.
You're okay in the sense of applying our logic now, but you do not buy an NFL team.
No, but
because you buy an NFL team
but
to make money.
this is why I'm saying owners hold out because they're okay with making $1 more than they were last year.
Let me come in with
But
this.
it's harder.
If
No,
you're
it is
okay,
harder.
if you would,
I know that. I'm not an owner, and I of course I do.
Listen.
You
But
buy
what I'm
into
saying
the
is
NFL.
they're okay with it, with keeping a.
Hold on.
No,
you buy into the NFL.
They're okay. No. What I'm saying is,
you're right.
They're okay with keeping a nigger in check as long as they make $1 more than
You're
they
right.
made last year.
But what we have never seen, and
I'm just talking about what they're okay with.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you're saying.
No.
I'm just saying what they are okay with.
I got you, and I'm saying you're right. Normally, they're okay with that. But what we have never seen is the franchise quarterback saying, "I want to
No,
leave."
we've never seen that.
And
Not at that age and that ability.
and the problem with that for the owner
Mm-hmm.
is when your franchise quarterback is saying, "I want to leave. I don't want to be here. I don't like it here."
Just a few. There we go.
Mike fell.
Just a few years after your franchise left tackle said the
If
same thing.
if they never said we'll concur with you or conversate with you and dealing with them,
but-
they'd have been okay.
But when your
But your
franchise,
franchise left tackle just did the same thing a few years ago.
yeah, you traded away your franchise receiver, your franchise left tackle wanted
But
out.
it's still gonna make $1 more than they did last year.
All right, because the thing is, when you traded that receiver, you had the franchise quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
When that left tackle left, you had the franchise quarterback.
Yeah,
I understand that.
NFL's a quarterback-driven league.
Nobody wants to come if you ain't got your
But
quarterback.
it's still gonna make $1 more than they did last year.
But once, like I said it before, you in this for money. You don't buy an NFL team just to make $1.
I
Let's
understand that.
expand it.
I understand
You don't
that.
buy an NFL team just to make $1 million.
I understand that, but
No, I got what you're saying. And
I don't think y'all do.
No, I do. You're
We
right.
do. Yes.
But-
What I'm saying is, that's why Houston is doing what they're doing. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're
That's
right.
That's why they're doing it the way they're doing it because they're okay with it. I don't think it's right whatsoever, or I don't
But-
think it's profitable.
I don't-
But that's why they're doing the way they're doing because they're all right with making $1 more
But
just
I
to
don't
hold
think
this
it's
nigga
proper.
in check.
But I don't think they're okay with making just $1 more just to hold. I don't think,
Hold on, Cliff.
as a lot of people
Hold on,
say, I don't think this is racial. When you talk about NFL owners, it's not racial. The whole thing they're about
sign.
is they're all about green.
But it's also
But I don't think it's profitable.
They are not
Yeah.
looking, in my opinion, they don't want to sit here and deliver a message to a nigga, as you say, at the expense of costing them their dollars.
no, I'm
It's
not,
not
saying just
profitable.
because a nigga, because I think it's a young nigga who's demanding.
To anybody. I'm saying to anybody.
I think I don't know.
It's not.
It's all about money.
It's not profitable.
It's all about money. Like he was talking about earlier about the shield. The money. The money is the bottom line, period.
If you,
It's a business.
Yeah.
What's the number one rule of business?
Make money.
Make money.
But
it's
it's
not
also
That
profitable.
period.
It's not profitable to have a franchise quarterback
There you go.
that is disgruntled
There it is.
because you will not make your money because. All right, let's put it on the table. Let's do this. All right, I got my degree in business. Let's do this. NFL money budget is not real money. So when you say I'm gonna make $10 million, That's just your bottom line. Ticket sales, whatever you get from marketing, whatever.
You're talking about profit.
Yes, you're gonna make $10 million. What you don't add into that is your cost to benefit analysis of stuff like your marketing budget or what's it going to
Well,
cost
no, you budget. I thought you budget your profit.
do, but
after all that shit that you're
you
calculating.
do. But what I'm saying is there's accelerated costs that you don't
foresee.
foresee. Well, you foresee it now with Deshaun Watson because right now you got to buy a whole nother publicist department
No.
to handle the Deshaun
That-
Watson shit.
They didn't budget for that because
No.
they just last year he signed a new
Yes,
same
sir.
time Mahomes signed his.
He said-
Let me
So you don't budget for that because you just signed him.
Yes,
Let me
he
finish.
You
But
don't
if
budget for
What
that.
I'm saying is, if you keep him on the roster this year, you got to pay.
did. This year coming up.
Yeah, you got to pay publicists.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go on the road, okay, you go on the road. Normally, you get 30% of ticket sales on the road. Home team gets 70%. You get 30%.
Wipe that out because there ain't no crowds. Wipe that out.
That's what I was
Wipe
about to
that
say.
part out.
And whatever crowd you think you're going to get,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get less because Deshaun Watson's
Oh.
not playing if he
All
goes
right,
out.
No. Even with Watson, you're getting less because the crowds ain't there.
Well, that's too.
In
But
fact, that's what I'm saying. Factor that in.
so
What
You're
they
not
did?
gonna-
Let me try this real quick. My bad. Whatever you had projected or whatever you budgeted was with Watson because he just signed that deal. There's absolutely nothing going on that you budgeted for, planned for, or even expected that has to do without Watson.
now, what you're hoping for if you're Houston, is that you can make him happy enough to play through the year to give it a try.
You trying to get
Well, yeah,
because you want to be able to get
$73
something,
million.
Yeah,
but you want to get
Because
something
if
because
he
if you
holds
have
out-
to trade him, there is absolutely no way you can get equal value back.
No, but
No way.
you still do get $23 million back.
but if
You
you
might
have
get
to hold out,
No, you're still not getting that because
No,
you got guaranteed
no,
money.
he owes you. If he quit or goes somewhere else now, he owes $23 million.
yeah.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'll explain that shit when you get back.
No, that's
I know this shit.
he owes.
I'll explain when you get back. I know what's guaranteed and what's not, and the signing bonus, the way they break that down, when they talk about guaranteed money, the guaranteed money is paid by the incumbent team.
Right.
It's not paid by the new team.
Right.
So even if he's not there, whatever money was guaranteed, it's still paid by. Basically, it's still going to be paid by Houston,
But
not by the new team.
you're not
So
wrong.
they're going to pay whether he's on the roster or not.
The thing is, Deshaun Watson, if he plays for Houston, you have to make him happy enough to give it a try. If he decides, I'm just getting through the season, you're going to lose money, you're going to lose other stuff.
And if there's anybody, if there was ever any player that you was like, okay, who couldn't have that mentality, it's your quarterback.
That's what I was about to say.
You can have a
Franchise
running
quarterbacks
back, right?
totally
Your
different.
quarterback can't have that. Anybody else, you could probably work that shit. You could probably work around it.
Right.
Not at quarterback.
No.
I think that's what he. I'm gonna let him address it. I think that's what Art was missing. You can't do that at quarterback,
Right.
especially not somebody like a Deshaun Watson, who we all know.
Yeah.
Aside
just
from,
can't
I
have-
don't want to use the cliche of saying special,
No, he's special.
but he's one of them guys. He has that it factor.
Well, you want to hear a stat?
He's got the it factor.
I'll
Go
give
with
you.
it.
I'll
Go
give
with
you.
it, bro.
I'll
Go
give
with
you
it,
a
bro.
stat.
You can't have disgruntled Deshaun Watson.
You can't have disgruntled quarterback.
But can I give you a stat?
Go with it. Go with it.
So what? Texas was 4-12 this year.
Something like that.
In his 12 losses, he had a 108 passer rating.
Yeah.
Who was only second to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But like you said, even with that, they were still 4-12.
But that wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault. No, you absolutely. Which is why he has so much value.
He has a lot of value.
But
That's why.
And part of the other issue that's happening for Houston is you can't get free agency.
Well, no, and the reason for that is because of how Bill O'Brien fucked it up.
Well, true, but
But also, that's
If you got Deshaun
That's a lot
Watson
of money.
unhappy, if you got Deshaun Watson unhappy, and say I'm Allen Robinson, who's a free agent this year.
I'm not going there.
There is no way in hell.
No,
I'm
no
to
one's
play
going
for
to
the
Houston. But the thing is, again, you traded away your picks to protect Watson and get him this and that. That's why they don't have a first round pick. It's going to Miami.
Like I said, the best thing for Houston to do
So you had to win.
is to try to convince him to give it a shot for this year.
But see, that's why I fought because Houston's a fucking poorly run organization.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
And I also
And as a Washington fan, I know all about
Well, yeah,
poorly
we
run organizations.
clearly we
I
know that.
also fault Deshaun Watson for signing that contract after they traded away.
We fought him for not following through with the contract he signed. He signed the contract. Obviously, you should have to honor that.
Yeah.
I
We
wouldn't,
feel that way.
but no, I wouldn't have signed it because you trade away the guy who's gonna.
But he did sign it.
He did.
Both of y'all are
That's
right.
So that's another question. When does a contract even mean anything?
Well,
That's a whole nother.
They still got rights. Like Houston doesn't have to trade them. They don't have to cut them.
Right.
They still got rights.
Right.
They could just say, "You do what you got to do."
Exactly.
But-
Because he signed it. He's there.
And I think the no trade clause was big because they said his agent added that in later.
Well, he's got the best agent in the game.
And I think that no trade clause was added in, and he added it in for this specific reason. So now I can decide. I can try to force my hand for you to trade me, and I can decide where I go.
Here's the business side of it, though. If you're Houston, the quarterback's pissed. Deshaun Watson. You were 4-12 with him. You can't sell tickets to people without him. That's the business side of it. You ain't making money without him because you done pissed him off. He don't want to be there. And guess what? Now, nobody else wants to be there. You can't make money like that. That's the business side of it.
You can't, because for some reason I feel that NFL fans are different than NBA fans.
Not about money making. People that's actually going to spend money.
Right.
The bottom line is, you would draft. If you was going to let Watson go,
Yes.
you would have drafted a rookie quarterback to take his spot.
Yes, but you
don't have a first round pick to draft
I
that
understand
guy.
that, but you still been willing to go to a Redskin game without a good team.
You said what now?
You've been willing to go to a Redskin game without a good team.
I haven't, for the record.
Okay. No. Let him make his point.
Now I ain't been.
No. Let him make his point, John. Let him make his point.
I'm just saying.
I'm not arguing.
I'm
That's
just saying
what,
you in
make your
general.
point. Make your point.
I personally haven't, but I know that you want to go to Redskin games
Mm-hmm.
even without a good team.
Go for it. Make your point.
That's the only point I have.
Okay, but and this is what happened with us this past season. That not even this season before that. When you're pissed off with the team, you're not gonna support them like that.
I'm not, for
Okay? But okay, not even you.
I'm not even support them when they're
Okay.
good for one season.
All right, even people like me, I won't support them like. And I'm not talking about this past season
I
with
ain't
Rivera.
spending no money.
I'm talking about the last season, not this season with Rivera. The previous season with Jay Gruden. I won't support them because I didn't like what was going on, which is why a lot of people were supporting him, which is why Daniel Snyder had an empty stadium, which is why he made changes, which is why he got Bruce Allen out of there.
Because
People weren't supporting that.
I'm not going.
It's about money.
It is about money.
So they weren't supporting that because he was adamant about keeping Bruce Allen in there. Once the money started changing, Bruce Allen, you got to go. Daniel Snyder also said he was never going to change the name of the team. Once the money changed, what did he do?
You changed the name.
There you go.
Yeah.
Same thing's going on in Houston except for the name change. Same thing's going on in Houston except they actually have a quarterback, but he's pissed off.
He's pissed off, but
And it's the same thing.
he's under a fucking contract.
And he should honor it.
So,
I'm normally pro
Are we
player,
against?
but you got to honor your contract.
Are we? Because if the team voids a contract, they get hit on. They get hit against the cap.
Depending on the terms, but yeah.
But yes.
Depending on the terms, yeah.
So when does a contract mean anything?
Here's the reason. Let me.
And I don't know. I'm
This is the
sad.
shit I follow. A team can cut you at any given point. The only thing they owe you, or anything that comes across the cap, is whatever guaranteed money. Basically, your signing bonus. Your salary, your year-to-year salary is not guaranteed.
And it hurts their cap, whatever should they but whatever they should they
However
decide.
much they've paid out.
They paid out, yeah. it hurts
Okay.
their cap.
Because the cap, your bonus money is spread out across the life of the contract.
So, at what point do we we feel for players?
The
But
problem
they
is,
sign contracts.
here's the problem.
Is this not business or life? And you know what I'm saying? What?
Let me. I can address that. The problem is when you sign as a player, when you sign a contract,
You expect certain.
these are the terms, and you expect these are the terms that you and the team have agreed to.
Do the terms
Here's the problem.
include building up around me so I can win?
No, they don't. Here's the problem. Once you agree to the contract, the team, you could sign a contract today. Team can cut you tomorrow,
Yes, it could.
and the only thing they owe you is the signing bonus
The
money.
signing bonus money. Yeah.
That's it. So whatever salary you sign for year to year is not guaranteed. All you get is the signing bonus money. That's yours. They can cut you. So you sign a contract for I'm throwing shit out. 5 years, $100 million with a $10 million signing bonus. You sign that right now.
All you own is
They cut you tomorrow.
you owe the $10 million.
That $10 million is all you get. Period.
So that's the question I have is at what point do we hold the player responsible?
They hold the player responsible. However, when they owe the player a certain amount of money, it's a business decision on both sides.
Right. Because as a player, your brand is you and your body.
There you go.
So it's a business decision on both sides.
It's on both sides. So the business is deciding whether or not it's worth it for me to continue paying this money. The player is deciding whether or not it's worth it for me to continue playing for this money.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. It's a benefit to be an owner, and it's a disadvantage to be an owner.
No, it depends. The bottom line is with the
situation.
contract.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It depends because with the contract, like you said, for the player, everybody looks bad on the player when he don't want to play for this amount of money that he signed for. But that same year, the owner could cut him and not pay him anything.
Well, see, that's
The owner could get out of the deal, but the player can't.
that's what I'm getting at as a player. Yes, I want all the shit to work out for me, such way.
Mm-hmm.
But as an owner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the fucking owner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what?
And as the owner, you can cut the contract at any point,
But you still owe.
but the player can't.
But you still owe signing bonus, and it also does hurt your salary cap for the
Right.
next season.
Depending on the contract. That's where you want your
I
GM.
know I play a
in
lot
there.
of Madden, and every
He
time
said I play a lot of
every
man.
time
No, and I'm with him. That's why I'm not here.
player, I look at my salary cap for next year, and I see a negative. I'm like, what the fuck?
You got moves you gotta make.
Yeah.
Hey, right or wrong. You gotta make moves.
Y'all stupid.
Well,
It's no, because it's the same thing. Madden is all about reality, so it imitates real life. So no, I want him to say that.
but we got off on a tangent.
We did.
Look,
At some point.
fuck the time.
Okay.
Come on, yeah. We good.
We talked about Packers, Bucks, Tom Brady, and
We did.
and Aaron Rodgers. So now we're going to talk about the eventual GOAT. If he stays, I'm torn. If he stays with Andy Reid, of course.
Right.
Is Patrick Mahomes the same without Andy Reid in the future? Because Andy Reid is what, 65, 66?
We're gonna find out.
I was about to say
We're gonna find out
know.
because Andy Reid ain't gonna be there as long as
We will never
Belichick was
know.
in New England.
Because,
Maybe ain't gonna be there for 10
well,
years.
No, Not 20?
Well, no, because New England
He
got
ain't been there
Belichick.
10 yet.
Well, Belichick. New England got Belichick in his 40s.
Right.
He was the head coach of Cleveland in like 30. He was like 36, 37, 38, somewhere around there.
One day coached like the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do see a lot in Patrick Mahomes. The motherfucker can get a third down conversion like nobody else I've ever seen in my life.
Pretty much. He's going. I think if he's not ascending to be the GOAT, he will be there soon.
He will be some. And to be, let's be fair. The only reason we're giving Tom Brady the GOAT
It's because of the 6 rings.
is because of the 6 rings, which society has set up, and the longevity.
Yeah.
He's not the most talented quarterback I've ever seen in my life. He's not even in my top 5 of talented. But society has set up the ring shit.
Yeah.
So yes, okay, Tom Brady's the GOAT. But Patrick Mahomes, that dude is something else. And I've never seen anybody. I'm just talking about third down. Get third downs like this dude, which is which makes
Money down in the NFL.
makes or breaks ball games. Am I right?
That's the money down in the NFL. Yeah.
Third down.
Yep.
Whether he throws for it, where it's 3rd and 15, or he runs for it.
Right.
He runs like a weird looking penguin.
Shut up, boy.
Pull up the tape, Just. You tell me he don't look like a penguin. Look like a penguin. Patrick Mahomes is that dude.
Yeah.
He will be. I think he will be the GOAT. I'm going to call it even without Andy Reid in the future because Andy Reid is 65 years old.
True. The only thing I'll say with that is, generally, quarterbacks look better when they play for Andy Reid and then they go somewhere else.
He made Don McNabb look sweet.
He made Kevin Cobb look good.
Made Kevin Cobb.
So
Andy Reid's that dude.
yeah.
He is that. He's that offensive dude.
Hell of a coach.
And I will give Belichick his credit. He is that defensive dude.
Yes.
I'm just Bill Belichick made up situational football as that we call it nowadays. Just coaching your team to deal with that team at that situation and what they do.
Right.
Yes, Bill Belichick is the master of that shit, and I will give him credit.
The only thing that hurts Belichick is the fact that once Brady got away from him, he's back in the Super Bowl, and Belichick is not.
This is true.
That's I think that's the only thing that hurts
And
Belichick.
the only thing that's keeping him on, that's not totally kicking him off, is he went 10-6 with Matt Castle.
Yeah.
When that 1 year where Drew what's his face
Matt Castle.
Tom Brady
Mm-hmm.
hurt his knee. He went 10-6, and he also did a couple games here and there with Jacoby Brissett and Garoppolo.
Yeah.
But the problem is, how long ago was that?
No, but what I'm saying is the record. When people go in history, I know.
I got you. I'm with you.
History record.
But nobody. Here's the problem. Nobody's gonna look at the history.
No,
They're gonna look at what happened.
I'm gonna remember it.
They're gonna look at what happened once they got apart, and they're gonna look at once they got apart. Brady was in the Super Bowl, and Belichick didn't even make the playoff. That's what they're gonna look at.
But we give Brady the praise. I'm not gonna knock him just because of the the lack of skill set that he had.
Yeah, that was a
Shit.
piss poor quarterback class, wasn't it? That was piss poor.
2016.
Wow.
I did see something in the game.
Wow.
That's wild.
Shit,
That's
what's
piss
going on,
poor.
Brady? I want.
Stafford went first that year that
Yes.
Wentz was second.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to slightly go back. There's one thing I saw Brady do that nobody else does that I saw, and I will give him credit for. Is he dropped back for a pass, and somebody grabbed him like this in the midst of a lot of shit,
Right.
and he went down
Yes, he does.
because he doesn't want to get hurt, and he doesn't want to give the ball over.
Yep.
And that I will give him his praise for that shit right there. That is
Is that praiseworthy?
yes, it is.
Because
Any other quarterback that you see will try to get out of this shit, and they either lose the ball, get hit, or whatever.
I'm only asking that because I saw Michael Strahan set a sack record because Brett Favre just went down.
No,
I saw Eli just go down.
No,
I saw Peyton Manning just go fucking go down. That's what I'm asking.
Strahan was giving the record to Brett Favre.
No, it was Strahan's record.
Yeah,
it was like
Oh no, Brett Favre went down to give the yes, I remember what you're talking about.
Right.
He gave the record to him. But what Brady was doing was trying not to get hurt and trying to not fumble the ball.
Right.
Because he practices falling. I don't know if you've seen this before, but Tom Brady practices falling.
Do you give the same respect to Marvin Harrison, who just went down instead
Yes.
of taking contact?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely, I do.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
I do. And
I love the consistency.
I'm not going to take anything away from Tom Brady.
No, he's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
Period.
He's not the most talented I've ever seen.
Nope, but he's the GOAT.
Because it's arguable.
Yeah.
His resume says he's the GOAT.
I still go with John Elway,
His resume
but
says
his
he's
resume
the
is
GOAT.
the
Agreed.
fucking GOAT.
Agreed.
If we're gonna give the GOAT to Jordan, we're gonna give the GOAT to Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I will not take that shit away from
And
him.
it's no way you could, if he were to win the Super Bowl, I'm saying if, there's absolutely no way you can take it from him because he would have gone through Breeze, Rodgers, and Mahomes.
I'm not gonna say nothing about it.
So
nothing bad
there's
about
no
it.
way anybody can take it from
Not
him
gonna say nothing about it.
if he wins at that point.
Yeah.
But
And the crazy thing is, even if he doesn't win it, he's still the fucking GOAT.
he's still the fucking GOAT.
Yeah.
Still the GOAT.
Yes.
I'm not gonna take nothing away from him.
No, he's the GOAT.
And this is what I will say. This motherfucking was it Kyle Allen?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's gonna be a problem.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
He's
already
Josh
a problem.
so
He's already a problem.
Mahomes is gonna be that guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen is gonna be that Ben Roethlisberger. That
Josh Allen came the year after Mahomes.
No, but yes,
Yeah.
but he's gonna be that guy that's always
Right there.
punching
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mahomes in his face. He's gonna be the Jim Kelly to the John Elway.
That's going to be the other storyline because of all the quarterbacks that came the same year that Allen came.
But Josh Allen is, as far as what I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
he's better every year.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And what I saw this year, it's not his fault that they can't run the ball.
Yeah.
He's the running back on the team.
Here's the only problem with that.
That,
If Cleveland makes it back to the playoffs,
Cleveland's going to make it back to the playoffs.
then Baker Mayfield's going to be in the discussion.
Baker Mayfield's he's
Because they came the
He got
same
to get
year.
more consistent.
but
They came the
I'm
same
going to
year.
give Baker Mayfield the Ken O'Brien or the
He said to Ken O'Brien.
the Bernie Kosar. I say
Okay.
Coney Bosar.
Yeah.
Where you got Lamar Jackson?
He'll be around.
Because he came the same year.
He'll be around.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Not Rosen. I know he didn't make it, but it was another one. Because it was 5 quarterbacks who won the first round that year.
It's just like the '83 class.
It was Mayfield. Oh, Darnold.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be around.
Where you got him?
He
He's
ain't gonna
last,
be
so
around.
whoever else is in that class.
No, he's not going to be last because you got Josh Rosen's going to be last.
Well, oh shit, he doesn't even play anymore.
Right.
That's why I said
So
Josh
he'll be
Rosen's
fourth.
last.
He'll be fourth.
He'll be fourth. Okay.
But-
Okay. I'm not arguing. I'm just asking. That's all.
As long as Baker Mayfield has a running game, he's gonna be okay.
Right.
But are you ever going to put him above Josh Allen?
No, but I never put John Elway above. I mean, anybody above John Elway or what I'm saying. I never put Jim Kelly or Dan Marino or Boomer Esiason or Dan Eason. Was it Eason?
Tony Eason.
Tony Eason.
I'm willing to
I
bet.
never put those above.
I'm willing to bet that you never put.
But
you
those
never,
top
you
guys-
never put Marino above Elway because of the rings. That's the only reason.
No,
You
no.
could possibly put him above him.
No, Elway is that dude. I think Elway is far and away better than Marino.
I'm gonna be clear. because I like Elway and I got all the respect in the world for him.
I think Dan Marino was more talented.
I do too, because Elway
Throwing the ball.
Because Elway won't.
I'm talking about as a. But who went to 5 Super Bowls?
Elway won't shit till Shanahan got there.
But did he go to 5? He went to 3 Super Bowls without Shanahan. Yes, he went to 5.
Did. But what I'm saying is,
Elway went to 5.
Yes, he went to 5 Super Bowls. He lost 3 of them.
Yeah, he lost 3 of them.
Then you ain't in the running. You 2 and 3.
But how many did Marino go to?
1. Marino went to 1.
If that's what we're going on,
He went to 1. He didn't win.
Is it just about that though?
I'm just saying I don't care
Not
about
if you're
that.
talking about talent.
I'm just saying, as a talent,
Throwing
Dan
the ball.
Marino.
Throwing the ball.
Dan
Dan
Marino-
Marino's that dude.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about as an overall football player. I like,
Well, as a quarterback, Dan Marino
Yes.
was better than John Elway.
yes, he was. But I'm talking about as a football player.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. If you're gonna rate that, how do you rate Montana versus Elway?
I take Elway over Montana.
No.
I do.
Okay.
Because I like a guy who can run the ball.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. How do you rate Montana versus Young?
Montana as a quarterback.
No.
Steve Young.
I respect what you say. Let me hear him first. I want to
Steve,
hear.
I like Steve because
I just want to hear.
I just like. I'm not saying anybody's better. I just like guys who can run the ball.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
But nobody played the quarterback position as well as Joe Montana.
Agree.
Period. Nobody. You could teach a class
Yeah, Joe Montana was fucking
on Joe
awesome.
Montana.
I just personally like, and I'm not taking nothing away from Joe Montana. I just like run. I like people who can run the ball too,
Montana,
and that's why I have John Elway.
Montana
Not
had
saying-
a football game on Genesis.
Yo, I had that game.
Elway had a football game on Nintendo.
I like John. I had John Elway as quarterback.
I had both of them.
It's better than.
It was a great shit. Both of them.
No, Joe Montana. I had Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, that's right.
And I had John Elway.
I had George.
I like Joe Montana's better. Joe Montana's a better quarterback than John Elway, but I'm just saying what I like.
Talent-wise. You go talent-wise.
Just because I like a guy who can run the ball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
John Elway he actually run you over.
Elway or Young.
I like Elway because Elway will run you over. Steve Young's not going to run you over.
He won't run you over, but he's going to run by you.
Oh, he going to run you by
He'll
you.
run by you.
Yeah.
I just like a guy who can run you over.
I get it.
That's what I like, personal preference.
Okay.
Steve Young, whoo!
Yeah.
Steve Young is actually better than a lot of these guys we have today.
I'm about to play devil's advocate. By that logic, you like Marion Barber better than Barry
Whoa.
Sanders.
Whoa.
By that logic.
We're talking about quarterbacks,
By
nigga.
that logic.
No.
Because Marion Barber will run you over, Barry Sanders would not.
I'm talking about quarterbacks.
I just said by the
Y'all
logic.
wow.
I said by the logic.
Y'all wow.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
See, that's that Democrat shit. You throwing
You said
bullshit
that's
out there
Democrat.
just to make you stick your
Don't you play politics with me? Don't you do that?
No, I do not. I do not.
All right.
No, I do not.
I just went by that logic.
I'm going by quarterbacks.
Okay.
Quarterbacks.
So,
I like John Elway. Not saying he's the best.
Mhm.
It's the one I like.
I get it. I'm not knocking that. I was just asking a question.
No, that's just what I want y'all to acknowledge. Is the one I like.
Yeah, I got you.
It's not the one that's the best.
Okay.
It's the one I love John Elway.
And for that reason, when you talk about quarterbacks we like, for me personally, I'm going Aaron Rodgers. I
love Aaron Rodgers.
I like Aaron Rodgers.
And I was about to love Andrew Luck before he got all broke up.
Oh, he could have been that dude.
Andrew Luck was going to be
He
that
could have
dude.
been that dude.
He was going to be that dude.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
He's going to be that dude.
Yeah.
But he chose a smart way. He chose the Barry Sanders and the Calvin
out
Johnson
early.
way. Get out early.
Get out early.
I don't know if it was their way. Because they was just like, you know what? Fuck Detroit.
Well, no. If he had, if he had the line in the team that they have now in Indianapolis, he'd have stayed.
But you can say that about those two. Those two, when you talk about Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders, they retired in their prime.
Yes, because he weren't going to do anything.
Because it's Detroit.
Yeah, that's true. It was.
It's Detroit, but in Indianapolis was, but it just
Andrew Luck had no. He was that guy. And the Colts were nice. That was a team that was like 14-2 every year. Peyton Manning gets hurt. They go what 1-15.
But did they get better?
Coach gets fired. Everything's happened. You draft Andrew Luck. The only reason you were able to get him was because Peyton Manning got hurt.
Did they get better because they didn't have to pay Andrew Luck anymore? What made them better?
It was the same goddamn team.
I don't think it was.
No.
It wasn't the same line.
It was the same. No, it was
not
the same
line.
team. The only difference was Peyton Manning was gone.
The line's different.
The line was different. They drafted the lineman, but
Who
the
did
first
they
year,
draft?
I don't know.
Andrew Luck was the pick.
Quentin Nelson.
No, that was later.
Quentin Nelson.
That was later.
The first when Andrew Luck first got there, his first year there, it was the same line, but
They were still in the playoffs.
But
They
he
were
was
what,
getting
10
He
and
was
6,
getting
11 and
fucked up.
5. He was in the
Yeah, he was
playoffs.
getting fucked up, though.
Here's my thing. Here's my
And then
thing.
they drafted linemen.
If one quarterback is there, you pretty much go on 13-3, 14-2 every year. Quarterback gets hurt. You wind up with the first pick in the draft. You get Andrew Luck. You're back in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, but you don't have nobody protecting him.
He was still in the playoffs at 10
And getting
6.
fucked up. That's how nice he was, and he was still in the playoffs getting fucked up
Is that
every
not
year.
how nice he was or how nice the team was?
No,
It was the same damn team that
Andrew
Peyton
Luck
Manning
is that dude,
was
man.
going 14-2 with every year.
Andrew Luck was that dude.
He is a generational talent. I'm not arguing that.
He was getting them to the playoffs while getting fucked up at the same time. Yeah. Getting fucked up. Andrew Luck is that dude.
I'm not arguing that.
He was getting fucked up. Phillip Rivers was not getting fucked up.
Whoa. The same team that Andrew Luck had after Peyton Manning is not the same team Phillip Rivers had last year.
No, it's a different line.
The whole fucking team is different.
But the line is different. No,
The whole team is
T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton is the only fucking player that was there at the same time.
I don't care about the running backs. I care about the line. The line is different.
The whole team is different.
Up. He was getting fucked up, man. Why would you quit?
What you mean?
Why, if you're... What the fuck who we talking about?
Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck. Why would you quit if you were Andrew Luck? Because you're getting fucked up because nobody's blocking for you.
Oh, he quit because he had his own personal reasons.
No, he quit because he was getting fucked up.
No, he quit largely due to because he got injured a lot.
He was getting fucked up. Concussions, all that shit because he was getting hit. Because nobody was protecting him.
Is that why Patrick Ramsey quit?
Patrick Ramsey?
Same reason.
You talk about 2005. I
Same
don't even
reason.
remember 2005.
Same reason.
Jesus Christ.
Same shit.
That was 16 years ago.
Same shit.
Who the fuck remembers that?
16 years.
But that's why. If you want to say yes, because he was getting fucked up. He was a good quarterback getting fucked up. Andrew Luck was that dude, but he was getting hit. It's the same reason. I'm sorry. Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson quit.
In their prime.
In their prime. Same reason. And actually, Andrew Luck was more prime than those two dudes. Yes. They quit at 30. Was it
something like that?
29, 30, 31? Andrew Luck quit at like 27.
He had a heart for it.
He had a heart.
I don't know that.
You want to stand back there and get fucked up?
No, but I'm not in that position. I'm not getting paid millions. Jesus. You pay me millions, I just might do it.
No, but he wanted like $27 million to do so.
Because he was the #1 overall pick. Did he even play out his rookie contract?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he got re-signed.
He got re-signed.
Did he?
Yes, he got retired 2 years into that contract.
He did.
Hold on. Oh, let's do this. Let's look at the math here. What year is this? This is what? We're in 2021 now, right?
So 2019?
So no.
2018?
He came in 2012 because that was with RG3.
Yeah.
He was #1. RG3 was #2. So we're looking at what? 9 years?
Yep.
No, not even 8. When did Andrew Luck retire? Before this previous season?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Played 8 years.
So not 2020. We're talking 2018.
Yeah, he played 8 years.
Played 6 years.
Good
or something
Lord.
like that. Yeah.
So 6 years.
Yeah, he was getting fucked up in the last 4. Fucked up.
So he had 2 good years. He got fucked up in the last 4, and he quit.
Well, he got fucked up, but he was still balling.
Barry Sanders played more than 6 years.
He's
Megatron played more than 6 years.
But he
Oh
hit
my
the
God.
quarterback.
They got hit more than he did. They changed the fucking rules.
Not the way it looked.
Hold on, no.
Andrew Luck was getting fucked up.
You are not, no, fuck it. You are not going to sit here and tell me that any running back gets hit less than a quarterback. Not one of y'all motherfuckers going to tell me that.
I think we're done. We'll see you next time at Brews and Views.
Let's